Yo,
What's the deal?
what's good? What is happening? We're back. We live.
I'm back from recon missions in Alabama and shit, man. You know.
You heard? You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey,
we
man,
we
look.
here.
Yeah, man. Before we get started, Larry, I appreciate you. I appreciate Nelson. I appreciate Marcel, man. Y'all looked out for us, man. Y'all came with an incredible ass episode, man. Y'all took over that shit for real, man.
Definitely.
So thank you so much, man. This is why we the union, dog. For real.
Oh
Yeah.
man, come on, mijo. Come on,
This guy, man. Of course.
Why he threw the goddamn glasses on, dog? Oh, my
El
God.
Dog. El Dog.
Dog, I tried so hard not to crack during that shit, dog. I could not keep kayfabe, bro. I was like, all right, enough. But yeah,
Hey.
man, it was an honor, man. Like I said, man, this is what we do, dog. So you always gotta be waiting in the wings. So just made an audible, dog, and I'm glad the shit worked out, man. I just hope that everybody listening to this, I hope y'all enjoyed it as well. And it's another great episode of Mid Cars and Catering we got for y'all, man. So let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So if you are not here as of yet, as right now, this pod is being recorded live. We're streaming it live on YouTube and
because we got a busy ass fucking weekend, nigga. We not gonna be
Yeah.
available. We not gonna be available.
Y'all getting this early. Y'all
Yeah,
getting the
we
early
are
episode.
not
Like,
gonna be- we
it's
are
either
not
gonna
gonna be
drop
available,
tomorrow
dog.
or it's gonna drop Friday.
Drop that
But
bitch Friday. Drop that bitch Friday.
It'll be
Drop it
before SummerSlam, so y'all
Yeah,
got something to
'cause-
listen to. Honestly, but brother, yeah, we about to be busy. We about to be out.
Boys,
We
it's
about to be in
working.
the streets. We got
Man.
SummerSlam,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
It is SummerSlam
Man,
here
we
in
got
the
a lot-
city.
We got a lot of shit going on, dog. We got a lot of shit going on, man. Like a lot of people showing up, man. Niggas talking about some, man, where to go get some food at. We gotta put niggas on game.
Yeah,
All type of
man.
shit, man.
Hey, check this out.
To the knowledge, nigga.
You know what I mean? Like, for real. We got you. We got all the knowledge. We got everything out there ready for y'all, man. We ready to send y'all to the right spots. What up, D? What's good? Pulling up. He said he got GTA missions on deck.
Oh man, look, nigga,
shit.
you want to talk about GTA missions? I'm the king of GTA missions, my nigga. I am the king of that shit.
That shit get wicked, man. Trying
Big
to tell
king,
y'all,
nigga.
man.
Like niggas ain't ready for them GTA missions I got going on, dog. For
But
real.
yeah, it's a big week in the city of Detroit anyway. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Let alone, adding this element to it. So yeah, it's a lot.
Bro, we got minus one event that was supposed to be taking place on Saturday, which was the Madonna concert. That got postponed. Thank you, because you just left so much help for traffic. Because good lord, but we got the Tigers game going on before SummerSlam.
Right.
We got SummerSlam.
Yes.
And then I think like Deion Cole got a comedy show like right across the freeway at the casino.
And not to mention all the other WWE related charity events and events they're doing around the city with people popping up all over the place. And then y'all got SmackDown on Friday, which is going to be, insane Friday night traffic too. So it's going to be something.
It's nasty. It's gonna be pretty nasty.
Shit, we gonna be downtown all day because we going to the fucking Tiger game, nigga.
And we got that. We ain't talk about Friday though. Friday we got WrestleCon.
WrestleCon.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
we got
a big foe, dog.
Yeah, I gotta
hit the Superstore.
I'm gonna be at Harpo's, man, for the GCW show. So
wow. This nigga
I'm gonna
sick.
be there. Hey man, look, when niggas hear the name Harpo's, man, they be like, man, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, nigga, we in Harpo's, bro. Last time I was in Harpo's, nigga, we got into a big ass fight in that bitch, bro. So it's about to be stupid, man.
Shout out to the East Side.
Mobbing.
That's definitely East Side ass venue, nigga. So we in that bitch. Man. But look, man. So this is what's going on, man. Like this is big for the city, man. This is real big for the city. We've been needing this shit. This is gonna be incredible. I can't wait, nigga. Nope. Hey. Been people hitting me up like, man, you gonna be down? Like niggas, I ain't know that watch wrestling still. They out there like, man, we going down there for that shit. I'm like, okay,
it's folks that don't watch wrestling that's gonna pop up.
It's gonna be popping up out there, man. And you know what I'm saying, for you niggas and for you niggas who looking for them, they're gonna be down there too. And you know what I'm talking about. They're gonna be down there because women watch wrestling too, and they're gonna be down there heavy. So
don't be a weirdo. Don't just be weird.
Wear deodorant,
horny. Wear deodorant. Wash your ass. Wash your ass. wash your ass,
It's
brush
gonna,
your teeth,
Teeth,
floss.
mm-hmm.
Like, don't
lip
embarrass
chap,
me out
nigga.
there. Lip
Yeah.
gloss, lip chap, all that
All
shit,
that
bro.
shit, nigga.
It's about to be something, man. And then before we get started, too, man, I did debut a new show.
Okay.
She did. She
You
did.
did.
Shout out
You
to my
did.
dog PC. Shout out to the Takers Gaming Lounge. We now have the Takers Gaming Podcast.
Yes,
with
sir. Yes,
My
sir.
dog Slaps, my dog Keese, my dog I Bleed War, and my dog T Raw. So the first episode is out, man. Just look for that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. It's like Mick Curtis and catering with like people like niggas like us. They're
Yeah,
talking
for
about
sure.
gaming. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas in there wearing buffs. You got niggas in there wearing yays and shit, man. Niggas just talking about gaming, dog. You know what I'm saying? We got some fire ass guests on some of these shows, man. Episode 1 is out right now. When y'all see episode 2 is very informative because it's a nigga that look like us who's just like that man. He tapped in like a mother. He tapped in like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Pretty much saying like, nigga, gaming saved his life. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up, man. And like again, like I'm already like loving the quality of the whole presentation of Takers gaming podcast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like right now it's just visuals right now. Like y'all the soon audios is gonna be dropped, you know, of those visuals, but you know, just the whole landscape of like the presentation of it all is just like perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like just being able to sit in that gaming arena and just sit there and spit with other people like us, you know what I'm saying, talking about gaming. It's a very beautiful thing. Like it's real dope. And like again, I commend you first and foremost because you really put in the work and everything in order for this to happen. You know what I'm saying? Getting that partnership going and everything like that. So I'm loving it, dog. I'm loving it, like for real.
Yeah, I'm just
shout out to them boys too, man.
I'm gonna say this too, man. Like I know y'all come through and y'all don't say that much on social media and y'all keep a cool, calm demeanor, but man, y'all stay tuned to what Ant and AJ got going, man. Like this ain't the only thing they do, dog. So you know, keep it. Hey, this ain't the only thing they do, man. I would say more, but y'all just gotta stay tuned, man. The union is strong. So.
Like I'm just like this with it, bro. Like nigga, we not stopping. Like I don't give a fuck. Man. Like nigga, we Mack trucks in this bitch. You gonna run through these motherfuckers? We gonna do this shit.
Look, man. We going everywhere. We taking over everywhere, man. Tomorrow, when y'all hear this, or by the time y'all hear this, man, you know what I'm saying? What's the name of the latest Black Variant episode that's coming out, AJ? What's the name of it? You have failed this union, man. Come on, dog. The branding is strong. It's brolic,
the brand is very strong,
man.
Very strong.
We out here, dog. So
you know what I'm saying? Black business, new money, new cars,
new shoes,
new shoes, new everything. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? But like,
hey, look. Popped up right on cue. You feel me?
big you, Big Nelson. What's up? What up, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up? What's the deal, man?
So Puerto Rican moving to Guerrero, man.
Oh man, and my man. Oh yeah, and D said we pre-gaming that nigga. Man, dog, we gonna be downtown, man. So
we gonna be there, bro.
I might have a bottle. I might have a bottle in the car. I don't know, man, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, dog. Just
bro. I'm gonna have two titles on me. I'm gonna have, bro. I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I don't know where we'll be all over. We're gonna be uptown, downtown.
We might be on some shit outside after that shit too. Because you know, put some calls in, tapping in, about to see what's gonna happen, dog. You know.
Yeah, man.
Boy, by the time y'all get to Monday, dog, it's gonna feel like a whole new Detroit.
Man, my body, bro. I'm gonna be hurting. I'm gonna be in pain.
My back.
And I gotta do a podcast.
I broke my back.
And I gotta do a podcast, and I gotta do a podcast the next day too. Like, bro, man.
Yeah, man. I feel it.
But that was all good and gravy. You know what I'm saying? Those were the latest little bit of updates. As y'all can see, we got we got Larry in the house. You know what I'm saying? We got DJ Larry's in the house. You know, he pulled up tonight because this is our Summerslam preview episode.
Yes, sir.
And it's also counting as an episode, like episode 41.
Right.
And again, like Ant said, I want to thank these guys. I want to thank Show Your Work for definitely holding it down for us last week. You know what I'm saying? They dropped a banger of an episode for episode 40. You know, it was a milestone episode too, so that was also very special for us too. I know usually it'll be like, damn, let's like let's do a milestone episode, like something special. But instead, we wanted to do a takeover. So we just said, "Yo,
Oh man,
we
the
handed them the
invasion,
keys,
the
and they
invasion.
just they just took over. You know what I'm saying? They
Man,
did it completely right. It was perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely
man,
appreciate that from you guys, man.
for
Definitely.
sure.
Hell yeah.
For sure, man. Like I said, I'm nothing without the people around me, dog. So,
Man.
like, yeah, he's a
Hey,
PTO.
I'm using that
So,
PTO like a motherfucker, man. Shit, cause I need that shit, boy.
yeah. But man, listen,
it's been a hell of a week, man.
shout out to Winston for all he does for us. Shout out to
Yeah.
Youngin for all he does. And again, happy belated birthday to both of those brothers as well.
Yeah, most definitely.
Nelson, the founder, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate him. You know what I'm saying? And even Marcel, who was his own man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Our
salute to him.
AEW
Correspondent, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
He
sir.
came through and he dropped 41 as well. You feel me? So yeah, man. Well, brother, you was caught up. You know what I'm saying? You was caught up.
You was sleeping
You,
somewhere. You was
yeah,
working. You was
yeah,
working.
no,
You was
yeah. He
working,
was
Trey.
working. He was working. He was working.
Oh,
So trust me, you would have been there. You know what I'm saying? And Donnie, I told you, you don't have to go by bucket hat anymore. You just got the brand on you for life. But yeah,
I think he's
So,
doing that because Ant is here. That's
yeah,
why
man.
he's saying he
okay.
big bucket because of Ant.
Hey, man,
Bucket.
it's all good, bro. Hey, man, look, man. I'm gonna tell you, Donnie, right now, too, man. I'm ready to be on your podcast, man. Let's make this shit
Yeah,
happen.
man, dog. We gotta make it
Let's
shake, bro.
make this
We
shit
gotta
happen,
make it
dog.
shake,
We
Donnie.
make it.
Like
We
I'm
waiting
trying
on
to come
you.
on. I'm
We
trying to
waiting on you, motherfucker.
Yeah, because you doing stadium shows and shit. Like I need to know the work schedule. Like I need to know what's popping, bro. I need to come on and hang with the crew. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Trey, we got some stuff coming up, man. So we'll keep you posted, man. But anywho,
But
let's get
yes.
into the show, man.
Yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's do it. We got a few news takes before we jump into SummerSlam. So let's get it.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Love that shit.
we here, man. We here. Shout out to Wade Barrett, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm expecting him and Cole to put up 50 on Saturday.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I know we're not gonna be able to hear them, you know what I'm saying? But
You gonna feel them. You gonna hear them in spirit.
when I rewatch it the next day on Peacock, like I'm expecting to see some memorable things coming from them on commentary.
For sure.
But we actually got some I guess sort of kind of breaking news, you know what I'm saying? Like this morning, Sports Illustrated dropped the Hammer, the Elite, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega have re-signed to AEW for multiple years. They are AEW. They are here to stay. They're not going anywhere. All the WWE talk was just, blah, 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 yada, 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 whatever.
Play the claps. Play the claps.
I don't actually. I didn't hook up that part tonight because I didn't want to double sound it. But hey,
I'm gonna clap for him.
Yeah, shout out to them. They're the founders, bro. They're part of the foundership of this company. So.
Tony Khan was not gonna let them go. He was not gonna let them go. Like, nigga, if you would have if all of them would have left, I mean, all your EVPs left in under 5 years.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
That was not gonna happen, dog. So I'm gonna tell you right now, he gonna have a hard fucking time trying to figure this shit out.
No. Well, I'll let Larry. Let's Larry.
So this is my take on it. I don't. For me, there was a point where I thought it was going to be honestly 50-50 because I was equating the fact that they were running around like Pac for 3 years and then they got touched up. You know what I'm saying? They had the jaw tap. You know what I'm saying? Literally by Pepsi Man, and they've been on the run ever since. So it's like I didn't know how much of that played into it, especially with Pepsi Man getting his own show. Like that was kind of like wild for him to get a Saturday show, especially. All right, they had Rampage, they had Dynamite, but we saw what happened with Rampage where it started to dwindle down. Now you give him his own show. So it's like, all right, dog. So that being said, them staying is not the biggest surprise at all because it makes complete sense. I mean, for like AJ said multiple times, it's all elite wrestling. So if you take the elite out, it does get weird. But it does make me wonder, did they end up having a grown man conversation? Because if they re-signed, dog, and they're still not trying to be on the same card or the same building as this dude, dog, it just looks weird. So maybe this leads me to believe that there's something that they are working on. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it makes sense. And AJ, I'm gonna let you go by ending this and saying it's great for WWE because this gives all the more room for other talent that are already in that developmental system. You don't have to quote unquote cut people to bring people in now. You can just literally work with what you got and move on like business is normal. So yeah.
Yeah, and I think that it's good. It's good for them that they stay. However, like you were saying, don't be ducking out the back door when you see Pepsi Man walking down the hallway. Like
Man,
that's gotta y'all gotta
it's
mend that if that's the possible. If that's what happened, if y'all did that, like that would be great. Because
mhm.
that sounds kind of miserable to have to like do that for multiple years. Like you got to go sit in another building because you can't be in the same building with Phil and all that type of shit. Because quiet as it's kept, Collision is actually kind of like on the upside now. It's
It's
kind of
the A
like,
show.
yeah, they
It's
kind
the
of
A
becoming that
show.
A show over there. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been them numbers been coming up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not
On a fucking Saturday at
on a
that though.
Saturday,
On
and I'm
Well,
not expecting it to be like to just blow up all of a
I was
sudden.
gonna say
But
college football. The
yeah, because
college
college
football
football
coming
is on the
back.
way, and so is professional
Real
football. You know what
football
I
as
mean? And they're gonna
well.
be doing more Saturday games this next season. So
You got the MLB playoffs coming up soon
yeah, so
too,
it
which
might get a little bleak. It may get a
the
little bleak.
NBA on AB.
Yeah, NBA. Yeah, and even though it's not the same night, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh no, they
still,
be having them Saturday night games on ABC too.
yeah.
So
Well,
same
yeah,
time
yeah. They're
slots.
gonna
So
pull me away from that and put me into
right.
the NBA games on Saturday nights. You know what I mean? The prime time games.
And
But
niggas be and women, niggas be outside too. So like
yeah,
you feel
we
me,
still
man?
be outside.
Outside. Like
Yeah.
so
So
but
that's
yes.
really good for them.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
this. I
go,
think that if this is the money thing they have to do. They have to do Kenny versus Punk. That has to happen now. You signed these motherfuckers up. You have to make that shit happen.
If that main event of or one of the main events of All In, All Out, whatever, if it's
Mhm.
not the Elite versus CMFTR, what was this all for?
It's not.
Like,
It's.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna happen right now, but I think it's gonna happen like after these pay per views, and they're gonna start building up to this shit.
but
Like
the reason I say that though, Ant, respectfully, is because all right, at the end of the day, right, if you have an attraction show
mhm.
where you tell people to leave their homes and go to, not just the people over in the UK and not just the people in the United States that have to go to Canada or Chicago or something like that, you have to give them a reason to leave the house. And if your card that you give is not better than what I can see on a Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday night, what is the point of me going to it? At the
because
end of
what
the
I
day,
because what I'm saying right now,
whoo boy. Hey man, basura. So
Oh,
yes, they
I can
need to
say it
give
better.
them
I can say it better.
Yeah, that shit was ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Bun B hands. Hey man, listen,
dog, like
listen.
we can.
That shit gonna be that's gonna be shitty, dog. So they have to give them, especially with Danielson hurt, and uh, we've already seen the New Japan guys literally a couple weeks ago. You're gonna have to give people something than just saying, "Oh, let's do the local hometown hero match with these UK talent." You're gonna have to give people a reason to order this on pay per view. So
Yeah,
a whole year later from Brawl, whatever they call that shit, Brawl Out,
yeah.
whatever.
Brawl out. Brawl. What was it? Something gate. I forgot the name. Scrum gate. Scrum
Scrum
gate.
Gate,
Brawl
all
out.
that
Whatever they
shit.
call.
A whole year later, and these guys have a match. Yeah, that would put butts in seats. That would get people talking. Like, are they gonna
Yeah.
actually hurt each other? Like, what will happen there? But again, we'll see what they end up doing because it's August and we have no idea what the all-in card is going to look like except for maybe a match or two. So
Well,
yeah.
quiet as it's kept,
Mhm.
supposedly a few matches for them all in have already kind of like surfaced somewhat, I guess, rumored matches. And one of them happened to be the Young Bucks versus FTR. which has been basically that dream match that hasn't happened in AEW yet because. Like remember, like how the Bucks had the titles that entire time, and they never fought FTR because FTR had all those damn belts before.
Yeah,
those AEW title belts didn't. They never fought the Bucks for them.
right. I was saying because they've had the match, but they haven't had the title match.
They haven't had the title match yet. So that right there might be those little seeds right there of maybe some people are starting to mend certain situations backstage to where they want to work with one
another. I 100% think that FTR has been middleman in that shit because they never had a problem with the Bucks like that. It was just they sticking up for their mans. So
yeah, so it's looking like because like I said, you would not resign into something to be miserable. You're going to sign into something to that you initially want to work out, that you initially want to move forward and move past, and it can be a dark side of the ring episode later on down the line or whatever when everybody's old and they want to talk about it, and you know what I mean, like, but. Yeah, again, good for the elite, good for AEW, because if they left, it would have got very dark over there.
Oh my god! It
was, Jericho would have been EVP quick as fuck too.
Jericho and Danielson, dog. What?
Jericho, Danielson, and probably Moxley.
No, Moxley wouldn't even do that shit. I got one better for you. Eddie Kingston would have been an EVP.
It'd have been, bro. The EVPs would have been. It'd have been 5 of them motherfuckers. The new 5 EVPs would have been Danielson, Moxley, Jericho, Kingston, Punk, and or throw in like a Samoa Joe in that mix too, dog. It would have been.
I see Joe as an EVP. I could see Joe.
It would have been, and Joe. I love Joe, but outside them other names, it would have been disgusting.
Yeah, it would have been nasty.
Jericho would have had MAGA parties all through that bitch too, boy.
Man, what? Dynamite live from the cruise again, like dog.
He would have did a January 6th pay-per-view.
What?
Like, it would have been all types.
He definitely would have played into that one. We're doing the Insurrection pay-per-view January 6th. We're gonna do it at the Capitol.
What?
Just disgusting. Like,
Doc, it would have been Jericho walking up Capitol Hill to fucking Judas.
To Judas.
Almost said Lucifer because that's what I think of him, but yeah, Judas. All that shit. So yeah.
But hey, it is what it is on that side of things for AEW. But I wasn't expecting that this morning. It's funny because like I was at work today. It was one of my in the office days, and my boss, who also watches wrestling, he had asked me, he was like, yeah, he was asking me like, you going to SummerSlam, blah, 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 whatever. But then we got on Kenny and the Bucks, and he was like, yeah, like maybe they're going to go to WWE, one day. I was like, yeah, possibly. Then I went to go literally sit at my desk. I looked at my phone and I saw the Sports Illustrated tweet right there. And then I walked right back to his office and I was like, hey, remember we was talking about Kenny and the Bucks? Well, they're staying at AEW. They just re-signed. Like,
side note and disclaimer too. By the way, if y'all want to get updated news like that, please join the Union Discord. Shameless plug, because we as soon as we get that tidbit information, some stuff that y'all can't get nowhere else, please join that Discord. It is free. All you have to do is go on our bios. The link is right there.
It's no paywall, no nothing. It's free. Just don't come in there on no weird shit.
Because let me tell you right now, if you ever come in there and do anything we don't fucking like, we are kicking your ass out and you will not be back. I approve this message.
Immediately.
Fuck y'all up, man.
Fucking immediately. Shout out to Winston in the comments. Yes.
Stumped out.
Yes.
Winston, what's good? What's good?
There we go, man. My nigga Officer Murphy, man. What's going on with you, bro?
That's Black Murph right there.
Black Murph.
That's Black Murph right there.
Hey man, look, I'm sorry, dog. Winston got an officer name, Officer Winston Murphy, nigga.
Like Winston is like the worst, bro. Like Winston already like 6'5", and like he's 6'5", bald
with a big ass beard.
And his name is Winston.
And if you ever meet him in person, he's brolic as shit too. Like he ain't like Brolic, but he
Yeah.
brolic. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this ain't no
That
little,
nigga,
this ain't no lengthy.
that nigga really is fucking Luke Cage, dog.
Dog.
Like for real.
Dog,
Like
when I
Winston
seen
is Luke Cage.
when I saw Planes this year and they had what's the brother's name? Mike Coulter or whatever.
Mike Coulter, yeah.
When I saw Planes this year, I said, man, look at my nigga Winston, dog. Like, look at this nigga, man. Like, yeah.
Oh man. Oh, man.
shit.
Speaking of things to watch, have
Mhm.
either of you watched the Cody Rhodes documentary yet?
Man,
No, I didn't catch it yet, but I keep hearing great things
I
about
got
it.
a little bit into it. I heard that Cody is proving my point that he is a future president of the United States.
Yeah.
On this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. If not tonight, I'm gonna watch it probably Friday night, which will be good for me to lead into SummerSlam with. So yeah.
I will say this: it is by far one of the best WWE documentaries.
I
It is.
imagined. I
It is.
imagine.
But Cody is a top tier, either
Spin
Haitian
master.
or a cop. I look like I have a wife.
White. My wife is white.
American revisionist. Cody is a top tier liar, but
yeah.
Oh, that
Hey.
nigga's a politician.
That,
Like,
that
look,
guy.
But he does he said it best. There's lies and then there's Cody lies. Where
Yeah.
he's lying, but it's not really hurting anybody. You know what I'm saying?
So are we gonna put Cody in the top 5 liars of all time? We gonna put him?
No. I wouldn't give him that. I won't give him Dwayne Johnson's type liar.
He's not Dwayne. LeBron.
He's not LeBron. He's not LeBron.
He's not LeBron. Like no,
he's
he's
not
definitely
Game.
not LeBron.
He's not Kevin Gates.
Because we actually can see some of his things caught on film. Like we actually
Right.
have some proof of his involvement in certain things that
I'm gonna just say this: it's kayfabe lies, because that man
that's what I'm
really
saying.
it's very kayfabe lies.
He's
Yeah.
Dusty's son, dog. He's going to
Yeah.
make sure he keeps the spirit. Like I remember you said it best, and like, bruh, I guarantee you, him and Seth are the best of friends. But as soon as somebody walks in the cafe and they see him trying to eat a bagel and Seth is over there enjoying whatever the fuck he's eating at Panera Bread, Cody definitely gets up, walks by, I'll see you in hell, and just keeps on walking.
Yeah.
Like, you know it, bro.
He probably just said like the nicest things to him that morning, you know what I'm saying? But then as soon as they start seeing everybody else come in, kayfabe, cut on.
You want to know?
Lights on.
I'm gonna tell you right now who was like that. They are the best of friends right now. John Cena and Randy Orton.
Oh, what?
Yeah, for sure.
They are the
Absolutely.
best of
Batista
fucking friends.
too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, guys. Man, bro, it's all a work, dog. It's all about getting paid, dog. Fam, you think Roman is just granted, Roman's secluded anyway, but you think Roman just literally hates everybody? No, nigga.
No, hell no.
Every time Seth gets up there and starts talking shit about Roman, I'm like, bro, it's so funny because I know y'all are calling each other, checking on each other's kids.
Hell yeah.
Moxley and Seth still be checking on each other. Like,
dog, Moxley does a fucking curb stomp in AEW, dog. Like,
as a tribute to my man, like they love each other, dog. I love that shit though. I love that shit.
Like them boys all cool, man. They all good. Like I bet Brock and Roman probably done went fishing before and shit.
Oh,
like
hell
that.
yeah, with Paul.
Right.
I mean, you know, Brock and Cody, nigga, they probably the coolest of friends right now.
You know, because look how safe they are with one another. That's how you know they cool.
Dog, Brock be trying not to break character when he in the ring with Cody, dog. Like the shit be funny as hell, dog. Like when he was out there on Monday, we'll talk about it. But yeah, Brock is So
yeah.
The funniest shit though, when he had Cody in that Kimura, fight man.
That night where Brock had the greatest one night appearance he's ever had on Raw, where he fucking beat the shit out of Cody, went backstage, demoted Ali with one sentence. You know what I'm saying?
Get a life, kid.
Get a life, kid.
Yeah, no.
All that.
Another thing too was that nigga when he was like, so what do you want to talk about?
I'm telling you, Brock is fucking dog. The night I remember, bro, the night when Roman beat Brock at SummerSlam 5 years ago, which is crazy to think about. You remember the lead up to that where Brock was sitting in the back and he's fucking reading like a magazine or a newspaper, and so Paul's telling him to come out. He's like, Paul, why would I watch the show? What reason do I have to watch this damn show? And like, yeah, bro, Brock is a legend, dog, when it comes to like,
especially when he threw the belt at Vince, because he was just, I really want to drop this damn belt to Roman.
Dog,
I'm tired of holding this thing.
Yeah, Vince was like, hey, asshole. Like,
asshole.
Another funny ass Brock moment. When he was on SmackDown, he had the overalls on, and he cut that promo with Sami Zayn talking about going to Saskatchewan to go fishing and go hunting and fishing and all that. and then he popped up on Adam Pearce. He like a giant moose.
Dog, bro, he told Bobby who exactly? Like, bro, dog. Brock is fucking hilarious, dog.
Brock is
like,
a fool, man.
This last run since he came back since
this might be my favorite Brock run.
Oh,
I think
hands down.
Yeah, this is my favorite Brock run.
Dog, when he pulled that flip phone on Adam Pearce and broke that bitch. I'm like, why does nigga have a flip phone, dog?
Because you expect Brock to have it. Because you think Brock lives in like this and he does. Like just a secluded cabin with just like a bulldozer to move snow.
Dog, the fact that Brock had people convinced for 2 hours and 50 fucking minutes that he was gonna finally work a Raw match, like nigga, like nigga, it's Monday, dog. You Brock get paid,
and then he just beat the shit out of Cody. Like that was hilarious.
Kids was crying and shit. Like, yeah, bro.
And do you know how much Cody loved that shit? Cody
was flopping like Sean in '95 and that motherfucker.
Oh, that was the night. That's when he said, "Welcome to the Cody verse." Got you.
Shit. And got you. And then another thing too, fucking Brock. I don't know if anybody's seen this shit. I told AJ about it. This nigga Brock was out here playing mini golf. Like, randomly playing mini golf, dog. Like,
big brolic ass Brock, 6'4", like 280 pounds, sitting over there playing mini golf. Not top golf, not mini golf, just mini golf.
Mini golf.
I also want to give Brock a shout out for when he came back at SummerSlam 2 years ago when he fucking Nelson, I got you beat. Where he kept kayfabe alive when the show was over and he went in the ring and F5 Cena just out of.
He was just beating the shit out of Cena.
He was like, he just Roman backed off. He looked at Cena, F5. Did this shit.
He's over here for the throwing. He like Cena, I'm about to toss you around, bro. Pause. He like, all right.
He's like, Brock, really?
Look, that has to be his like retirement going away match. Just him and Cena one last time.
I need him to become like an annoyance to Roman. Just like because remember that same night when his music hit, Roman was just like,
dog, nah, it wasn't even Roman. It was fucking Paul, dog. Paul like, Brock, no. Brock, we talked about this. No.
Like, why do you keep coming out here? Brock had on that duster and shit, man, with the damn thing.
Yo, that
now
duster,
he's wearing a fucking trench coat and shit. It's like, nigga, it's the fucking
the duster trench
it's
coat.
It's hot as hell outside. This motherfucker wearing a duster like Red Dead Redemption. This motherfucker look crazy, man. Brock is something else, man.
Brock is the funniest motherfucker alive, dog. Brock is literally the funniest motherfucker alive.
One of the goats, bro. Like, this shit erases all of his bullshit from the past, dog. Like,
man, I'm just wondering how you gonna act up in Detroit. This motherfucker might pull up in the pickup truck or some shit like that.
He did the what he do the bulldozer last year.
Oh my god!
So ain't no telling. But he's not. But he's going in as a heel. So I don't know.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. Cody goes full on patriotic, like borderline MAGA America, and he comes out on the horse dog. I'm gonna be fucking crying.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
I want the pyro budget to blow the roof off of Ford Field, bro. I want I want so much pyro.
He going full. He going full Moxley. He bleeding in the first 2 minutes. He going full Moxley in this.
Hey, listen.
He's going to
match. Unless they announce a stipulation change before the show, that match ain't gonna be too damn long, bro.
Nigga, the McAfee interview with Brock was hilarious.
Yeah, dog.
That nigga Brock just kept flexing.
And didn't he imitate Vince in that interview too?
Yeah,
and Stone Cold too.
And Stone Cold, yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
Look, then when he flex, you hear Pat McAfee.
Craziest thing is Brock does all this shit, then goes home and sells fucking steak seasoning and shit,
elk
like
meat.
elk meat,
Go,
and
go home
seasoning,
and butcher elks.
which
and
I've
shit
heard
like
his
that.
season is actually fire. So
Oh, wow.
I might try it out. Shout out to Earl. Earl got so tapped me in on that one. So yeah. So,
Oh, okay. Shout out to Earl. Shout out to Guessing with the Stands.
Yes,
Guessing
sir.
from the Stands. My
guessing
bad.
from the stands.
Yeah,
but,
shout out
you
to
know,
them boys over
we
there.
stand with guessing from the stands.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all union shit, baby. All union.
Yes, sir. Now what we got next, AJ?
So what we got next is okay. So we talked about the Cody doc for a second. So WWE quarterlies dropped today, and of course they did pretty well. I think overall the first quarter they made 410 million. So yeah, the bag is profound over in the E. Shout out to H. Shout out to that Endeavor deal. So you know what it is. But something crazy in those notes popped up about old boy Vince. So WWE they confirmed that Vince McMahon has been on medical leave from all his duties since July 21st and will be for the foreseeable future. However, he is still holding rank as chairman of the company. But in between all of that, before that, I think July 17th, Vince was served by law enforcement agents from a federal grand jury subpoena. They hit him with the raid. They kicked the doors in. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna play some music as you talk over this because this song is very appropriate and especially for people our age. So.
Okay. Yeah, it's looking dark. Looking dark. The feds
All right.
Yeah, it's nasty. It's nasty.
They're taking pictures of me.
They're taking pictures.
Think I'm smoking.
Side note, Bucket T. I had the best verses on this shit, but continue.
So Vince got the doors kicked in by the feds. They did a search warrant on the crib. There was no criminal charges have been filed or anything like that as of yet. And Nick Khan just said, "I have no more comment on the matter." So,
Nick Khan, fuck up out of here, nigga.
Hey, it's the people in penny loafers. Oh Lord, don't pay.
Yeah, it's looking bad. But shoot, you might have to play some Law and Order theme music next.
I gotta ask, man. Like this nigga Vince is sick, bro. Like, all right, pause if necessary. But this nigga is moving like the male Kaya, dog. Like it was his neck at first. That was his back.
Now it's my back. Spinal. I broke my back.
Dog. The cover of this episode got to be that picture of Vince with the fucking brace on. With
Linda going to the steroid trials. Yeah, hey. That's why I think he's trying to run it back. But I don't think it's gonna work this time.
No, every time they raid that nigga shit or get that nigga dog, he's like, something, gotta have surgery.
And then somewhere, H and Nick Khan like, great, that means we won't get any more faxes before we go live. So no more scripts getting torn up. Like, put them on medical leave for good.
Dog, the feds love fucking with this nigga around SummerSlam, dog. This shit is great.
I swear they do.
Hey, look, man. Somebody might put an anonymous call in, like, hey, raid his spot, man. He got some shit in there.
And who is this? Oh, this is Rick Khan. Yeah, Rick Khan.
Rick Khan.
You gotta get him the fuck out of here, man. This shit is just too much. Like, bro,
don't worry, Hunter. I got this.
Yeah, you keep fucking up the bag, man. Get your ass out of here.
This is John Levesque.
Look, Donnie, a new Vince deposition today.
Jesus Christ,
brother!
He gonna be on that bitch like, well, yeah, she came in my office. You gotta blame John Laurinaitis, man. John Laurinaitis.
Vince, here's a check that you wrote for $100,000. Can you read that off for us, please? I'm actually going blind.
Dog.
You know, and if anybody signed a check, it would have been John Laurinaitis. You know?
Dog, all I'm gonna say is this: that deposition gonna sound like ASAP Rocky and Jim Jones freeze, nigga. She was coming on to me. I was coming on to her. Vince is gonna be like, look, man, I love my wife. We have an open relationship. She came to me. I did what I had to do. Like, yeah, bro.
Hey, and here's a live photo from inside of Gorilla when when those subpoenas came through.
No,
I think Hunter was just, he was surprised. He was surprised. I think it was said that he said it felt like Christmas.
Surprised.
And he texted Shane a really nice message saying it's done. So
he probably called Sean like, hey, Michael, man, he's finally out of here, bro.
Nah, you know the one who's burying the bodies. You know who knows where all the shit is. It's Bruce. It was Bruce the whole time. It was Bruce.
Bruce put that call in. He like, man, look, Hunter, I'm with you. Let's go ahead and just get this motherfucker out of here.
Hunter, I'm just trying to keep my job. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to keep my job. Like, yeah, he definitely
Nelson said Vince put on that mustache, thinking the feds wouldn't see him.
Like, we got you, motherfucker.
Hey, shit, the motherfucking head of the feds is like, now y'all are seeing what I have been seeing for quite some time now.
Now you see that I was not wrong.
Man, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that Cornette clip about this shit. Well, they done caught old Vince again.
Hey, bro. Hey,
you see, Vince and his fucking around is just ridiculous. And I remember back in 1999 when I told Vince that he needs to stop fucking around and start fucking just putting it into creative and stop fucking around so much.
But the motherfucker wouldn't listen to me, and now he's in his position right now where he's gonna do some fucking jail time like Donald Trump.
Hey, look, when them niggas raided Vince's shit, he was up at 2:36 a.m. while they was going through them shit. You know, when they went to that desk cabinet, he was like, man.
Oh my God.
Oh shit! Oh my God! Bro. That nigga Vince is probably in that bitch like that nigga Vince is probably like, I'm fighting my motherfucking life.
I'm trying to have a better relationship with my kids, but I can't do it.
Like Vince, we're coming to raid. Don't tell me with this shit.
Is this camera on me?
Use some common sense. 30 years of my career.
Yo, fucking I'm trying to think. Fucking Jimmy Kimmel. Vince, calm down. No, y'all not seeing what I'm seeing.
You're not seeing what I'm seeing. Oh my God.
Yo, man, them folk found that old chick, man. Once again, that nigga said, bruh, hold up. Damn. Nah, Vince was going through it in that office, dog.
Yeah, it's looking bleak. That's all I can say.
Look, dog. Like, Kevin Dunn probably looking like, "Hey, man, I ain't with that motherfucker."
Like, Kevin Dunn, like, no, like,
hey, Hunter, you need anything, man? Because I'm not with that motherfucker right there. Man.
Kevin Dunn probably over there, like, Black History Month actually isn't so bad. Like, he's probably dialing back a whole lot.
I'm gonna tell you right now, probably getting a call, John Laurinaitis. He like,
hey, 100%.
Oh yeah, Johnny cutting a deal. He cutting.
They just hit my spot. They're on their way right now. What do you mean?
Johnny was 100%.
Well, Johnny is the feds.
Well, I don't know what I was supposed to do, Bell. They came in and they said I was gonna get 20 years. What was I supposed to do?
Bruce told Vinny to leave the laundry players alone, and he didn't want to listen. Hey,
it was
hey.
It
was some
hands, dog. Hey,
that turns me on. That really makes me horny.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, look, the feds 100%, man. Look, because for the feds to get you, they gotta have some evidence on you, bro. They gotta have evidence on you, dog. So for a fact, when them niggas seen all that evidence piled up, man, them folks looked at Vince and said, "Dog, what the fuck you got going on?
Yeah,
G?
you got some foul tomfoolery happening your way, brother. And we kicking the doors down. It's
them
over,
niggas,
bro.
Them niggas hit Vince and said, "Dog,
Hey, look, you know what? Johnny, oh, he's snitching like a motherfucker. Adam.
Oh yeah, Johnny Ace is snitching, brother.
He put me up.
what?
Hold on.
If
He
they
put me
kicking Vince though down, he's snitching. Somebody snitching.
He put me up
All
to
right.
it, you know. He told me I could have her as long as I go ahead and make sure I handle his business. So he gave me her, and he gave me $100,000 to give her.
Here's the better question that we gotta ask: how many of them dead niggas are they pinning that shit on some King Von shit? Like, how many of them dead wrestlers are they going back and saying, "No, that was Piper.
Yeah, that was Piper. That was Bobby Heenan.
Hey, Scott Hall, man.
That Scott Hall actually wasn't a good guy. You know,
wanna get on to me. Need to get
you know,
on fucking
Warrior, that piece of shit.
No, no. Benoit. This is why Benoit did what he did.
Dog, them niggas fucking blaming Dynamite Kid in that bitch, dog. It's getting nasty, dog.
You know the British Bulldog. You know he was out there. You know he was a crackhead, right? So you know he's
them niggas in there blaming all kind of niggas getting strays in that bitch. That nigga Vince is selling Bruno Sammartino down the river.
Bruno Sammartino, he wasn't that great of a champion as we always try to say he was. I actually covered up quite a bit on that guy.
Oh my god!
No, they're gonna blame somebody. You know that son of a bitch Hogan. You know he was out
there. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. You know he got about 2 or 3 that he ain't gonna snitch on. He ain't gonna say nothing on Flair because
god,
they too loyal to each other at this point.
They protect Flair like he Fort Knox.
And you know every time Flair and Vince come back together, them niggas cry like Magic and Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they
yo.
Earl, y'all think Scott Hall is the Shawn Michaels of the Performance Center in hell?
I don't.
You know what?
I don't know where he is. I don't think he.
I don't know where Scott Hall is right now.
You know,
that's
Scott Hall was a great human being, for what I understand.
Yeah,
outside of his
Scott was a real
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I want to say
Jimmy Snuka might be Shawn Michaels.
Now I'm gonna say this. I don't. And Scott Hall was also one of the first wrestlers to actually, publicly sit with the black kids. He wanted to do this, and he went on.
He wanted to talk about the Performance Center. Chris Benoit.
Oh yeah, he's the referee.
Yeah,
he's the head booker down there.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that. Redacted.
Yeah,
Mandem
Wolverine is going crazy in there, dog. But
now you know somebody else Vince gonna blame some shit on dead body. You know that fucking Eddie Guerrero, man. He's always lying, cheating.
Vince is in that bitch getting some sick ass shit off, dog. Like Vince is in that bitch blaming some shit on Jim Neidhart, dog. Like it's finna get disgusting, bro. So yeah, man. But anywho.
Running AE, welcome to hell. Okay, all right.
Next.
so we
next.
So we got
what's good?
We got
what's
tapping in via satellite. We got
y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, y'all calling Vince McMahon King Vin is crazy.
King Vin.
King Vin, yes.
I was gonna call him Bakashi 6ix9ine or some shit, man. Because you know that nigga they're telling everybody right now.
Bro, saying don't go to 63rd like it's Atlanta, Georgia. It's crazy.
Come on, man. Vinny the Bull McMahon, dog. Yes. Yes.
Nah, he put on that Gomez Adams mustache thinking motherfuckers is not gonna see him.
Yeah, man.
Like, all right. Come on.
That shit's crazy.
Out of nowhere, he grows a mustache.
They got John Lorna.
At 78 years old.
Vince told me, if I just, grab her by the left shoulder instead of right shoulder, that means it was all right.
Hey, you might want to look into what Cena's got going on over there, man.
Because he married the Bella Twins' mom, so you know he gonna definitely throw Cena.
Oh yeah, he
under the
is
bus
married
now.
to the.
Yeah,
oh,
he
wow,
100%
he
finna
did.
throw
my
Cena
God.
under the bus.
I forgot
So
about
W,
that.
listen, WWE being then, now, and forever in the Bella family is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah.
literally.
I
John,
would love.
John saw the writing on the wall. Was like, yeah, you know what, bro?
No, he did.
Nah.
That's the thing. He
I
didn't.
think I'm out.
If you remember,
Johnny
AJ,
said then, now, and forever.
Vince literally sold him out to keep his position. Remember, John was the first one that got canned last year, so he sent John up the river. So John is like, "Fuck it, you fucked me. I'm gonna fuck you over." Like, dog.
Yo, Vince treating Johnny Ace like D'Angelo Barksdale is hilarious.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, that's who he was. He's D'Angelo. He's D'Angelo Barksdale.
He had him in the pit.
Cheese Wagstaff. He's Cheese Wagstaff.
He probably went to Johnny's office like, "Hey, look here, motherfucker. They're on to us. You're gonna fall on that sword first.
Yeah, you getting out of here. You gotta go."
Taking that 20.
Yo, Vince on the stand like Nino Brown is gonna be hilarious to see.
Kareem Akbar,
the real
leader of the CMB. He said, "See, this thing bigger than Nino Brown.
this bigger than Vince McMahon.
This bigger than Vince McMahon. If I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me."
Yeah, Kevin Dunn. Yeah, that bitch ass motherfucker. Yeah, he going down with me.
Yeah, and Nick Khan gonna come in at the end. $1 Shoot that nigga. What we got next, man?
That was a great segment, but I think now it's time for us to get into this SummerSlam match card.
For sure.
Time to get these predictions going.
Yes,
we got SummerSlam on Belle Isle. You feel me?
SummerSlam on Belle.
Cody versus Brock on the giant slide, nigga. So
the Belle Isle brawl.
Brother, we got the Belle Isle brawl on the giant slide. Bring your buffs. You know what I'm saying?
The tribal combat.
We got a jitting contest. We got a jitting contest.
Bring the
right
buffs,
over
man.
by the water.
The tribal combat, the aquarium, nigga. That's gonna be
tribal combat at the aquarium.
Brock gonna pull up with some buffs on. They gonna take the cake. They gonna
that's
take
gonna
the
be
K
the
off
scary. That's gonna be the
hold on.
scariest shit ever if he ever does that shit.
Hey, Bundy, they gonna take the K off the end of his name, so it's like Brock from Doughboys Cash Out.
Hey, look.
MVP versus Bobby in front of Detroit 1 Coney Island, nigga.
Hey, look. Hey, all I know is
I swear Vezo, special guest referee.
Cody pulling up with the old Lex Express painted in Nightmare Factory, dog. Like he pulling up in that bitch, dog. So yeah,
hey, let's do it, man. Let's get all the way. Let's go all the way there, bro.
You gonna have
Cody pulling up with the banging blade Icewood, nigga. Like
no, because check this out. We got Drew McIntyre and Gunther going at it on 7 Mile for the Intercontinental title.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Them niggas gotta be scrapped. Jesus Christ. P's and L's.
That's a sick combination.
Right there, Johnny. That's very sick.
Hold on, put the
how the fuck did you even
on me? Hey man, look, you are under investigation. That is very disgusting, brother.
How do you even come up with that?
PZ and Elzai.
PZ and Elzai together.
PZ and Elzai is like
crazy.
Two spectrums, opposite spectrums of scaring the hoes.
Hey, buddy, that's when you gotta take the shades off slowly, like put them motherfucker in your collar.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean,
man?
Explain that.
Gunther pulling up on 7 Mile playing $2 million up, nigga. That shit gonna be funny.
Nah, I
$2 million up with the big jacket on, bro.
Nah, he pulling up playing. I know some real niggas that don't rap. Like,
well, all jokes aside, we got this SummerSlam match card. We have a really, really solid match card coming together for SummerSlam.
Absolutely.
So we about to go through this one by one, you know what I'm saying, give our takes on what we feel may happen, the results and everything. So I think, let's tap into this for a little bit, for a second. All right. So to start, which I think is probably going to end up probably kicking off the show due to the fact that there's another event going on the same night with Logan Paul.
Yes.
So Logan Paul versus Ricochet. There's no stipulation here or nothing like that. It's just a 1v1 match. So like, how are we feeling about this?
Oh, Logan Paul winning.
Yeah, it's
Logan Paul.
So this is Logan Paul's first win. No, it's his second win. This will be his second win.
I don't see him losing this shit. I think Ricochet gonna eat the pin because
they're not gonna keep bringing him back to lose. So I think he's gonna win. I think Ricochet will probably get a rematch with more time at Payback. So yeah, that's my prediction on that. Because and another thing too is like there was a while where like WWE's trying to push Logan and Jake at like low key because they wanted to bring in Jake eventually. But if Jake keeps on losing, you own like at least you could say, hey, Logan is still viable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's what's gonna happen.
So I got this question about should we be worried about Ricochet? Do you think this is make it or break it for Ricochet?
Honestly, I don't think so because I think that he is in a position. All right, put it like this: if this was a year ago under Vince, oh, absolutely, this would be the last straw, pal. But I think now that we're in a position where everybody, even if they don't have anything going, still looks prominent. Like right now, there isn't a creative has nothing for you. People are just out there wrestling. Like Shinsuke wrestling, Ciampa wrestling, Bronson Reed, Bobby, like everybody who doesn't have a program, LA Knight, they're all still in the mix. So I think Ricochet getting over in this kind of match is only gonna help elevate him. So I think he's gonna be fine. It's just that he's gonna have to find somebody else better to work off of in this next feud because Logan can only talk so much and Ricochet really can only talk so much. So that's what makes it look kind of stinky. But the match is gonna make us forget about all this, in my opinion. So,
how you feel about it, Ant?
I think this is gonna be like a Damian Priest situation with Ricochet. You know how Damian Priest went against Bad Bunny and he put on that excellent ass fucking match, and that's I think this is gonna happen for Ricochet because I think a push is coming for him pretty soon too. Because this is what people like it or not. This is a high profile match that Ricochet is involved in.
Yeah,
this is
really like his first one. Really like his first high profile match. Really,
no, his first one was Brock when Brock whooped his ass.
Brock, I forgot about Brock.
I
forgot about that match.
Yeah, so this is a high profile match for him. So I think, and I think they're gonna show out. This is a great fucking opener, by the way. This is a great
absolutely. And the thing about Monday Night Raw is it's structured so well that Ricochet could win this and be a challenger for the World Heavy title. He could win this and be a challenger for the IC title. There's so many guys in that mix that could be,
because it's interesting that you said that shit because when we go on later on in this, I'm gonna explain why, and I already know like what Ricochet gonna be going into next. Oh, you know what I'm talking
synergy.
About.
Yep.
I kind of yeah. I think I might be there with y'all with that too. I think I don't think it's make it or break it for Ricochet, but there is some cause for concern on my part a little bit with Ricochet because again, like when it comes down to like his mic work, like I need something more there. I need something more from Ricochet. I need him to actually show me something a lot more than just that where he where he's not being outperformed by Logan Paul. Like I don't like Logan Paul been ripping him to shreds on the mic. You know what I'm saying? So,
but that's why you got to get him in there with somebody who's better on the mic, and we'll talk about that later. But you got to get him in there because at the same time, like when he went against Gunther a couple months, like last year, you got to remember because Gunther's the one that took the title off of him, and you got to remember at that time Gunther wasn't saying shit, but 10 words, chops, and that's it. Now we're getting into this Gunther that's out there talking cash money shit, like as he should. You know what I'm saying? And now we've got more people on Raw that he can work with. But I think that's what the end goal is going to be.
I wanted to say about Ricochet and Logan Paul. Ricochet will be fine, bro. Like Larry said it best, and I tweeted it a couple days ago. Like Triple H has a well-oiled machine over there. Bro, you're not gonna sit there eating cookies at catering, bro. Either you're gonna go help the kids in Florida, you either going down to Orlando, or we're gonna put you in something. Like just stay ready. So and Ricochet's fine, bro. I think Triple H is shaping guys like Ricochet and like Corbin, like those guys that you can work with well.
Yeah.
Like you need somebody to give you a 10-15 minute match, especially with somebody who's green. Ricochet could be one of those guys. Ricochet could be the cruiserweight mid-carder who can wrestle against anybody. Like, I feel like he has workhorses. He has, like, different type of workhorses. He has the big, badass workhorse. Then he has Ricochet, who's, like, the cruiserweight kind of workhorse. And then you got somebody in between. So he's going to be fine, honestly. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, like
I do want to say Ricochet wins, though. I'm gonna call the upset.
So you got Ricochet winning this.
Yeah,
now
upset.
I got Logan Paul winning this right now. But to piggyback off of what Nelson just said, because it's important for someone like Ricochet, because then you got the Garganos coming back. You got Ciampa out there now. You got all these mid-carders, all these mid-carder guys that's, Shinsuke still, you know what I'm saying? Like all these mid-carder guys that's gonna need work. So therefore you put Ricochet into that mix too. So therefore, again, those are the matches that we get on Mondays and shit like that. So yeah, I'm definitely with that. Like I think this is like something that could turn into like a rubber match later on for them. Like maybe a Payback, you get a rematch between the two. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we need that. This is crazy, Winston. Wall running Billy Kidman. That is nuts.
Yo, wall runner Billy Kidman is crazy.
That is crazy. That just threw my whole shit off.
Oh my god, man.
All right.
He ain't
you
shit.
got it.
He ain't shit.
You
He
got
ain't
it.
shit, man. See what happens when he gets to be in the comments, dog. Like, see.
Yep. Winston
Kidman.
trying to go federal already. So
Ain't no trying. He
already did it, bro.
there.
Wall runner.
So we're gonna move right forward because
as we
that was
should.
crazy. So for everybody who loves LA Knight and everything of the matter, who's probably was crying, LA Knight needs to get on the card, blah blah blah. We have the SummerSlam Battle Royal. We're gonna have a Battle Royal, y'all. So right now, I think the only two that's really been announced for this Battle Royal for sure has been LA Knight and Sheamus. And actually, we have 4. So who are the other 2?
So it's basically 5. So we got 5. It's LA Knight, Sheamus, Shinsuke, Ciampa, and Bronson Reed.
Probably Bronson Reed, yeah. So those 5, and then I don't know how many. I don't know if they're doing a 30-man battle royal
20
or
man. It's
20 man.
I would imagine between 20 to 30 because they're probably gonna get everybody that's in catering that's just chilling. Like they're gonna
get your ass out
it's
there.
out there.
That match is at the max of 15-minute battle royal, so I'm gonna go with 20.
They gotta give you a whatever. When we get to the card, I think that's gonna be the match where it's like, all right, y'all want the bathroom break? Here's your chance, because everything else you have to be here for this. I think Grayson Waller said he's gonna be in it on social media. I think he said that.
I can see Grayson Waller being in
I think
this.
AJ, Karrion Kross are gonna be in it. I think anybody that doesn't, I know, brother. I'm just trying to be, brother. I'm just trying to be professional right now.
Yeah.
But
but these are top mid Carter guys right there, and then
exactly.
you got AJ, who's really a top guy out there, so that makes it look even better. So
this also gives room for some returns because remember, the New Day is on Raw, and you could have a Kofi Kingston pop for him coming back.
You could see Johnny Gargano come back too.
Him and Ciampa could have something there. You could see my man's he hasn't even debuted on the main roster yet. Odyssey Jones, you know what I'm saying? You got guys who don't even have a match on SummerSlam due to injuries and stuff like that. Like Sami Zayn could be in this. Like it's a whole bunch of people that could just throw in the mix for this. Now, as far as who I got winning it, I'm not gonna lie. I got Bronson Reed winning it.
I was about to just say that. I was just about to say that.
Because they should have gave it to Bronson at Mania, but they had to give Bobby something due to that whole fucked up situation. We ain't got to get into it. So I think they're going to give it to Bronson Reed, and that'll catapult him into the next title that he goes for, because it's time for him to get a singles program with somebody.
Honestly, damn, if he wasn't a heel, man, him and Gunther will be an interesting program.
Well, we'll talk about that. Yeah.
That'll be a nasty joint.
Yeah.
So and you're in
Bronson.
agreement with Bronson. Okay, so you got Bronson Reed. I'm just gonna go ahead and just be a mark and just say LA Knight. Like I'll say LA Knight is gonna win this because LA Knight's been losing a lot, other than when he's been squashing shit row. Other than that,
I think that I genuinely believe they're going to build. I think he's losing, and the reason I say he's losing is because they're doing the same shit they did with Danielson. They're gonna keep on making him lose to the point where it's like you think they're burying him, and then that's when the switch is gonna flip. Because I think when Austin Theory, I think we might see Austin Theory drop it to Santos. We might, but if we don't, if for some reason like there's some like angle with Santos where that's the reason why he doesn't win type shit, then yeah, you could do that at Payback. You could do that. What's the one in October? Fastlane, like
Fastlane.
Yeah, he's gonna get a singles moment. I think this battle royal is gonna set up his next feud. I know he's facing Sheamus on Friday. I know that for a fact.
I'm thinking him and Sheamus is probably gonna be the next little mini feud. Just this is the litmus test. That's the litmus test.
There's gonna be something on Friday nights where he goes against like he's gonna get eliminated by somebody. It's gonna be random. Like it could be they could run him and Grayson Waller back. You know that feud that they had at NXT. They could run him and they could run Bobby, dog. Like they could run Bobby going on a rampage tear, dog. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I'm gonna throw this out there as an honorable mention. As my dark horse to win this battle royal, Grayson Waller.
Oh,
I'm gonna say Grayson Waller.
That's my dark horse.
Yeah,
Grayson
Waller's my dark horse.
I'm picking between LA Knight or Sheamus because I think one of them screws each other over and that starts the feud.
Yeah.
So Bronson Reed's a good choice though, but I'm gonna say LA Knight.
Bronson Reed is a great choice. I don't like. I'm with that. Like I think Bronson Reed is a great choice.
That's
there,
the final four to me.
But for some reason, I can just see. I can see the final three being LA Knight, Sheamus, and Grayson Waller. And Waller just tipped both of them over while they trying to eliminate each other.
The thing is, if they go with this, man, I don't want to see it, man. But it's like if they go with this LA Knight shit with Sheamus, dog, Sheamus is gonna be Big Show 2.0 with another fucking heel turn, and it's like, dog, like
even if they probably won't turn him though,
they might keep him tweener. Think they're gonna keep him
might
tweener?
do like a little tweener thing with him.
Okay,
because Sheamus is like that much beloved and over with the crowd. They're not gonna boo no more beats of the Bower. They not booing that shit, man.
So we're gonna see, man. It's gonna be like this battle royal is gonna tell me a lot about the mid-card programs for Mondays and Fridays going forward.
Yeah, for sure. Now I'm gonna toss this one out there because I'm gonna do a hot take real quick. I'm gonna do a hot take because I know everything that's happening, but there's something about this that's really just poking out to me, and I feel like this could be a sneaky match of the night.
Mm-hmm.
The MMA rules match.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit
Ronda Rousey.
That shit gonna be
versus
fire.
Shayna Baszler.
Hey man,
I mean,
if it's one thing,
it ain't the fight pit, but I'll take it.
I'm going to take it.
One thing about H, especially when it comes to these women's matches, when you think that shit is gonna be boof, it will fucking turn around and be fire. You look on paper and you like, man, I ain't trying to see Natalya and Rhea Ripley. Then you get 10 minutes in, you're like, wait a goddamn minute, they scrapping. Like, hold up.
They getting it.
Yeah, nah.
Hey,
Shayna finna whoop Ronda.
Man, Ronda about to get Holly home, dog. So
now this is my silly thing, like in my mind. Cause like this is my silly take with this. What if, right? Because we didn't, and you know what, Winston, you just pulled that shit right out of my mind. What if, because we are in the Endeavor era, what if Herb Dean brings his black ass out there?
I'm only accepting it on one condition. Bruce Buffer got to announce the match. That's the only way I'm taking this.
I mean, they got to pull $1 million out for that.
Amanda Nunes special guest referee.
bruh. Like if
Hey,
they
I only
Herb
want
Dean come out there and he reffing,
I
yo.
only
Hey,
want
look.
Bruce. Hold up, before you go, I only want Bruce Buffer out there because if Bruce Buffer goes out there and goes crazy, that means Ludwig Kaiser got to come out right after that and give the greatest
Yeah, he
introduction
gotta
of
go. Yeah, he
Gunther
gotta go
of
crazy on
all
Gunther.
time.
Hey,
Like,
look, man. Look, if this endeavor deal is completed by this weekend, yeah, we about to see some shit.
Yeah,
oh,
man.
Yeah, Herb
what?
I want
Dean.
to
We
say
gonna see
too.
Herb. Oh my god.
Nah, her deal will go crazy. I was gonna say Vince, Larry. I second what Larry said. Like Vince, I mean Vince. Excuse me, Vince is in fucking federal prison. Whatever. Anyways, Triple H has a very smart way of being like, you know, the match you think is the Pittsburgh match is good because they actually talked about it earlier. I don't know if y'all saw, but Zelina and Rhea was supposed to be a squash
Yeah,
in Puerto Rico.
yeah, it was supposed to be a squash,
but
but
because they went so crazy for it, they were like, nah, we giving them 10.
Yeah, well, they
giving them
caught an
10
audible.
minutes.
They was like, nope, we gotta go the distance a
They
little
said,
bit.
no.
and I'm gonna say this too on this
So
match.
he knows how to do that.
Yeah, and I mean going into audibles, yeah, bro. Yeah, with Liv Morgan getting hurt, this proves to me what they were gonna do was they were gonna have Liv and Rhea have the match, and then Rhea was gonna beat the dog shit out of Liv Morgan so that she could not only get that white meat baby face rub that you get when you get your ass kicked, but it was gonna lead into Rhea and Raquel for the fall. But with her being hurt, that tells me that's why Rhea doesn't have a SummerSlam match.
Yeah.
And yes, that Trish and Becky shit should have ended at Money in the Bank. So yes, I am not mad that they pushed it back to Canada where Trish can main event, where Becky can get the rub. You can even run Lita coming back to stop Zoe Stark from interfering type shit. It's so much you could do with that. And then for all we know, because they keep on saying Raquel got to get cleared, they may end up teasing Becky and Rhea.
Becky and Rhea there.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they're gonna tease that, but I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be another roadblock for Rhea. It's probably gonna be Shayna Baszler, nigga, because I'm thinking they turning her face right now. Because
it's like
they got no choice but to double turn because they just keep cheering for Shayna Baszler.
Oh yeah, I think Rhea gonna go through legitimately all of her NXT roles.
She's gonna have to.
Because the money match, I think the money match for WrestleMania is gonna be Becky and Rhea.
Probably
that's WrestleMania. That's WrestleMania for sure.
Yeah. If Becky's still in that position,
Rhea Bianca.
You know what I'm saying? Or Rhea Bianca, yeah.
Rhea
Bianca.
We might not see that for
that might be 41.
Because they want to they want to do Bianca Charlotte for 41. I mean for 40. They want to do it.
Rhea Raquel's gonna be Big Bag Invitational 2.0, and then Rhea Bianca gonna be Big Bag Invitational 3.0.
I am very intrigued on where my queen Io Sky is going to be in all this because she's going to win her cash in. She's not gonna fail a cash in. So this is gonna be very, 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 very
Io and Bailey.
Should be that, but I don't know how much longer they can keep this going. They might keep the Shotzi and Bailey shit long enough to where Bailey's able to somewhat elevate Shotzi before she goes on to that. But they might be doing that to legitimately hold off the EO cash in. Like it might be.
I'm glad Becky Trish ain't SummerSlam either. Like people were complaining about it. It's like, bro, like.
But y'all and that's. Go ahead, Nelson.
You want to get into it? Because
like I said, like this is the thing. This is the thing about that, man. Y'all have to understand something about Hunter, bro. Hunter wants big matches on TV too. He doesn't want he wants that. Like that's a big TV match moment. Like he's not just going to continue. He's not just going to sit up here and pile in 14 matches on one pay-per-view for people to have they burn out on that at the end of that pay-per-view. No, he's going to put that on TV, and he's putting it in Canada. Like you got to put all the things, put all the pieces together for that, bro.
You got to also remember they're probably gonna, if they're gonna have Trish on that Monday. I don't know if they're on SmackDown in Canada that week too, but they probably are gonna have Edge on SmackDown that Friday. You know what I'm saying? Like
you gotta understand, you're sending them off. This is their farewell tour. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, until they come back for Rumble or whatever they come back for. Like, well, Trish is probably gonna be done, and then Edge, they're probably gonna give him a Mania match or something like that. But they're probably gonna set some stuff up. So to go into what Nelson was going to say, just because I know the synergy, bro, like Triple H is not gonna be doing these 14 match pay-per-view cards like that anymore. And look, for the people that don't make it, sorry, but that means you got to work your ass off on TV so that you can get to the match, because it's not like it was when they had the network where they were just running PLEs every 3 weeks when they had the brand split. No, it's only
split PLEs.
Exactly. So it's only one PLE. So make it even matches. And hey, a TV main event is still a TV main event, man. And the women do main event Monday Night Raw. So fuck it. Why not? Like, I'm down with it.
I mean, y'all need to be taking that energy over to somewhere else, but hey,
we ain't got to bring
you want to watch. Listen, I'm gonna say real quick. If you want to watch them 13, 14 match pay-per-views, you could go watch the other promotion where you up till 2 in the morning.
The secondary promotion,
the secondary promotion.
Yeah.
But anyways, but yeah, like I totally agree, because like, all right, you want Becky and Trish, but like Becky and Trish really didn't have a match. It's one thing if they had a match and it's like, okay, put them in. All right, put them in SummerSlam, but like then they're going to Winnipeg. What is it? 2 weeks, right? A week or 2 weeks?
Yeah,
it's in a couple of weeks. They're going to be in Winnipeg. And
it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Where with the Liv and Raquel shit, like with Rhea, like it's just unfortunate it happens. But you know what? The thing is, y'all want 13 or 14 match pay-per-views, not y'all, but in general. And then the same people who want those 13, 14 match pay-per-views are going to be the same people who complain at 9:30 when it's like, oh man, it felt like that match was rushed. So it's either one or the other. Either you get a lot of time on TV to flesh out a storyline, or you get a 6 to 7 minute match that was obviously cut off for obvious reason, or it could be completely cut out of the pay-per-view, and then you're gonna complain either way. So to me, I like that Becky and Trish is not on SummerSlam, and it's not because it's a bad feud. It's just like it just wouldn't have made sense. And you put it on Canada. Trish could chill till whenever she chills. And that's it. Like make it easy for everybody. And Triple H Triple H, unless it's WrestleMania, we're not getting these 15 match pay-per-views, bro. We getting maybe 6.
No.
Especially even the big one, like the Survivor Series and the Big Four, even like in all the other ones, like you getting 6, 7, maybe 8, and there's gonna be 7 really good matches, and then you're gonna get a filler match that, like y'all said, is everybody thinks, oh man, that's the Pittsburgh match.
No, it's going and every piss break. Every piss break match that y'all be saying ends up being a banger. So that's why I don't listen to the piss break shit no more.
And I just want to provide factual.
Trish is just being smart with just how to book events, how to time them out, flesh them out, bro. Instead of throwing 15 people, because it's like, oh, it's a pay-per-view, we got to throw everybody in the car. Like, nah. He knows where to pick his spots, and he knows where to put, give people a good amount of time on TV versus just throwing them in the pay-per-view match just to give them airtime on a short match. Like, it's quality over quantity, bro. That's the thing. Exactly. WWE has WWE has so many athletes, but they have quality athletes and quality wrestlers where they gotta make it work. And he books the women's division well, contrary to what most of you dweebs like to say. But it's another discussion for another day. Go ahead, Larry.
Another discussion for another day.
I just want to say that in context, yes, Friday night, August 18th, will be live from the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. So we'll be getting an edge match there too.
Yeah, so you're getting an edge match that night. You're getting an edge match.
Trish might just show up just to show up because she's from Toronto. So
yeah,
so.
Like Trish, what was I gonna and then y'all have to understand this too about the Becky Trish thing. Like they had a big stadium match already. They had that in Saudi. So like again, like it's not like this is not getting they're not getting robbed here, bro. Like they're not getting and that money in the bank in the UK. So again, they're not really getting robbed here. Y'all need to calm down and just relax.
My thing is this: you getting the MMA match is going to be fucking fire.
And that's what I'm saying. Like you're trying to take something away from that. Then you got the triple threat with Charlotte, Bianca, and Asuka. Like y'all mad about that?
I'm gonna say this so we can move on, bro. All it is just people are just picking their favorites, and they like Becky and Trish more than they like Ronda and Shayna. But when they see this Ronda Shayna match, they're gonna shut up.
They're gonna shut up. They're gonna have revisionist history.
They're gonna be like, oh man. And also, don't forget that this is the write-off match for Ronda as well.
Basically,
because Ronda they said that Ronda's about to be done. So unless they run a rematch at Payback or something like that, Payback might be a lot of SummerSlam rematches, like kind of like how Backlash is to WrestleMania. So yeah, dog, that's it. But we can move on, bro.
But yeah, we can move on.
Do you want to ride up a feud at a pay-per-view or keep it going for another 2 weeks and end it on SmackDown?
Hey man, and I'm gonna say this.
That's what I'm saying.
If you want to be on a PLE so bad, take your ass down to Florida like Mustafa Ali did. Now back to you, AJ.
Yeah, and Baron Corbin, who just fought that fraud Gable Steveson. Anyway,
he fought Van Vliet.
Yeah, triple threat for the WWE.
He fought Manny from Black Announce Table. Continue.
For the WWE Women's Undisputed Championship, we have Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belair versus Asuka. How are we feeling?
EO Sky walking out as a champion.
I think we're gonna get. I think Asuka retains. And the reason why I think Asuka retains is if I had EO cashing in, Bianca would be winning and EO would cash in, which would allow Bianca just to go full, not heel, but full. I'm not taking this shit no more. I'm whooping every
some bullshit.
NXT Bianca.
Bitches is about to get their ass
NXT
whooped.
Bianca, basically. Yeah. But because I think that with them doing this Shotzi interruptions, they've been showing her, interrupting Bailey and, doing all that. I think she's going to be what keeps that cash in kind of separate for now. It would be great to get a big four cash in, Bundy. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do that shit. But out of the simple, the fact that we have yet to get a Asuka and EO feud in WWE, they might be saving that.
Damn it, Larry! I was just could save it.
No.
Synergy. So
mine was Asuka retains. EO tries to cash it in. I didn't have Shotzi picture because I know the situation with her sister and all that. So
no, she's there. Oh no, she's there. She just did that in solidarity.
Mine was salute to Shotzi for that too, and pray for her sister. But
yeah, definitely.
My was Asuka retains, EO tries to cash in and barely fucks it up. And then that turns into a whole, then Shotzi jumps in maybe a couple weeks down the line and messes up another cash in. Somebody just steps in the way. People keep stepping in the way and it causes Bailey and EO to split or either, feud with each other. So you get a mini feud instead of her trying to chase after Asuka.
Now I have a quick question before I interject. When is the last unsuccessful women's cash in?
Never. I don't think they
there hasn't been.
I don't think any woman has ever. Because let's think.
They've never. I can tell you.
Won.
Carmella won. Liv won. Bailey won.
Bailey won. Asuka got gifted the title. Because
Alexa
Becky
Bliss.
went out. Yeah, Becky went out on a mother's maternity leave. Yeah.
And the only women out the horsewomen that didn't get it is Benz and Charlotte. So Benz, yeah. So outside of them, they've all cashed in. Matter of fact, because I don't think anybody's lost.
No, two scenarios for me here. One. The triple threat match goes as planned. EO comes out to cash in and it becomes a fatal four-way. That's one scenario. And in that fatal four-way, who gets pinned would probably be Asuka.
Okay,
I'm not mad at that. Asuka getting pinned, but if it turns into a fatal four-way, Asuka gets pinned, Charlotte Flair is walking out with that belt.
Again.
Yeah. Let's see. What I am the inevitable.
Charlotte Flair. Do not bring up Winston's comment. Leave that nigga alone. Alone.
Yep, I'm leaving that. Yep,
leave it alone.
Leaving that there.
Nope.
Let me go ahead.
Not on duty. Not on duty.
Let me go ahead and look at this shit.
We are leaving DreamCon Benz alone, bro.
Yep.
Mercedes Tornado.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Leaving that alone.
Nope,
Now the other scenario.
Oh, you Winston. But
I got
other
Oscar
scenario-
I got Oscar getting pinned in both because I see Bianca stand protected, and of course Charlotte don't eat no pins. Charlotte eats pins in 1v1. She don't eat no pin in no triple threat. Absolutely not.
She said, "That's not for me, brother.
No, it's not for me, bro.
That's not for me, sister."
Now, if Oscar gets pinned, she's going to get pinned by Bianca, and then that's where EO cashes in, and she walks out with the title there. So that's either Charlotte or Bianca winning to me, but with EO pinning Bianca.
So
if that happens,
we agree. I'm gonna say this too. The reason why I don't think EO's cash in will ever be a fail is because WWE is not going to do a women's fail and a men's fail because we might get a men's fail, but we ain't gonna
get many men's fails. That's the reason why I was saying, like, has there ever been a woman's failed cash in? Like, but you don't want to do that because she's not like a silly. Io Sky is a legit star. Like, she's a legit star.
Don't bring Marcel's comment
and
up.
I'm not
Marcel,
bringing that comment up.
Reply to who that's for. Because
that
just seemed like a random horny dog howling at the moon.
But I think I know what it was for.
I think I do
know
too.
Who it was for,
and all I'm gonna say is, hey man, I ain't fucking with them bit. Nah, nope. But yeah,
that turns me on. That really makes me horny.
If we ever see a women's cash in fail, the first one's gonna be Dana Brooke.
Okay.
Yeah.
That means they have to give Dana Brooke a chance.
Nah, it's gonna have to be.
That's no chance in hell.
Oh no, it's gonna end up being somebody like it's gonna be somebody that you can have fun with. Them
Chelsea Green,
Cora Jade in like 3 years type shit. Like like something where people will cheer that the cash in was unsuccessful. Like because in order for that, you have to either make them cheer or have to be like, damn, he fucked them over. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
So I think we all had a general consensus there. I think we all were kind of got the same idea there. If there was to be a cash in at SummerSlam, like that would be the one. Next up, hey, let's get into a little bit of theater here. Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, 3.
You got this before Drew and Gunther?
I do, because I want to get this one out the way because I want to talk Drew and Gunther for a little bit. But,
I think I know why.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, part 3. Where we at?
All right, I'm gonna ask y'all this question. Is this the last match?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be the last one.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
This is it.
I would hope so. I just know. Here's the thing. There might not be a guarantee that Rome is working the next pay-per-view, and that could be an alternate backup match, especially considering that this match does not have any stipulations so far. So that being said, if this is the last match, Cody is going to crawl out of there barely alive. So that is what I have.
Now the thing about Brock and Cody, I don't think Cody is. See, Roman is not on. If you haven't been paying attention, like
he's not on any.
He's not on any of the promos.
Very interesting, but
he's not on none of them. Cody's over them, but no,
he's not on Survivor Series.
He's not on Survivor Series. Not on Payback. He's not on like Fast. None of them. So that's where I feel like we may be getting the second program of depending on how that match ends. We may be getting the second wave of Cody versus Seth.
Yes, and if you've noticed something too, Cody has come out and said that his what does he call it? What's the catchphrase? The story. Yeah. He's talked about how his story is evolving. And I think when they had him come out and look Seth in the face before Brock came out, which is also fucking hilarious, by the way, when we're talking about Brock, like, because Cody was like, motherfucker, and he did that funny Vince walk that he does. Like, yeah. We might get that too, and I could totally see Cody getting big gold, because if they give him big gold, they might have somebody like a Gunther or somebody like that take that off of him. So I don't know if he's gonna be back, bro. I mean, I
don't know. I don't know
there's no telling
if Randy's coming back.
I think if Randy comes back, we'll talk about that and literally after this. But yeah, I think I got Cody winning barely, and Cody's gonna crawl out of there into his Patriot van with his wife and ride off to wherever town they are at Monday.
I think Cody is going to get. I think he's going to get the shit stomped out of his ass. I think he's going to he's going to get his ass whooped so bad he's going to be pissing himself in that ring. But I do have him winning. I do have Cody winning. I do have him winning this one. He's going to win it all 2-1, and that's it for that match. But I think again it's going to be starting up this second wave. Now, in terms of big gold, I don't see him getting that because I have some thoughts about that match. I do. I have some thoughts about that, and we're gonna get to that one. I'm not sure. Nelson, okay.
And Nelson and Bundy didn't
and how you feeling?
Yeah, Cody's gonna walk out of that by the skin of his teeth, but his next feud is gonna be a feud that people are probably not gonna look forward to. It's gonna be Bray Wyatt, bro.
Oh God.
See, I'm all right. Since you said it,
wait, is Bray? Didn't Bray go to SmackDown?
No, there's
he didn't get drafted. He didn't get drafted.
So yeah,
but I'm gonna say this. I personally think that they are gonna run, since we know this is gonna be the end of Roman's illustrious reign. We don't know what. Again, it's Triple H, so we don't know when the fuck that's gonna be. It could be. It could be Mania. It could be he drops it, picks it right back up. You know what I'm saying? Because he's already broken the record, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna see Roman and Bray only because Roman beat Bray for the title. We never saw Roman and Bray one-on-one after that. And I think they want to go ahead and get that out of the way so they can set Bray up for whatever else. Also, too, the reason why I say this, Ant, is Bray has the perfect person that he can work with when it comes to that spooky shit. Like, he's got
to be Cody.
No, not even Cody. I'll say on SmackDown, like, I know this might sound crazy, but just character-wise, you have to go with what works, right? So, like, Bray Wyatt and someone who's into that shit, like Karrion Kross,
like
right?
Karrion Kross.
You can fool with and even if it's not for a title, it still elevates Kross and it still keeps Bray on a merch winning streak. Like,
he's gonna pull up. So basically, we're gonna have Bray. We're gonna have Uncle Howdy versus Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa.
Yeah,
Uncle Howdy versus Solo Sikoa, dog.
Yeah, and the thing is too. See, the thing is, like, Roman, he can fuck with Roman because, all right, yes, Cody did the Stardust gimmick, right? Yes, we know that. But that's kind of like an easy layup, you know what I'm saying, to go back and fuck with him about. If he goes with the Roman route, you can fuck with him being Lee T in NXT. You can fuck with the Shield shit. You can fuck with Baron Corbin pouring the dog food on him and shit. Like, you can fuck with his psyche in a way that you're not going to see. And then that keeps Roman kind of tied up until you get to Rumble season. So that's my thoughts on it. But if they
give me Solo versus Uncle Howdy, dog. I need that. I need that.
Look at these bums.
I need that, bro. I need that one.
You want the timeline to explode so AJ can be like, boy, go run down the checkers and get us some big Bufords.
Exactly. Boy, go down the checkers and get us some big Bufords. Like that. Hey, look, I don't know. I really don't know.
Question. I'm not being funny. Did the Usos grow up in like the West Coast or did they grow up in Florida?
West Coast.
They grew up in the West Coast.
So we finna have We finna have the Booyah Tribe versus Florida Man. Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So
okay.
Yeah, that's just very interesting. Like I just it's real interesting. It's a lot of like SummerSlam is really kind of like it's kind of like that. It's that Wire season 2 thing where the Wire season 2 sets up the rest of the series.
Yes.
Like that's what I'm feeling like this SummerSlam is going to be. It's like setting up the
yeah.
rest of the year. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like
last 4
until we
months,
get to like the
absolutely.
Rumble. You know what I'm saying? So this is setting up the fall for us.
Yeah.
The fall and the winter.
And I mentioned this too because as a continuity person who notices little small shit, when Roman took the title from Bray Wyatt, it was at Payback.
Yeah, it was at Payback.
Because he did the greatest shit ever. He let him and Braun Strowman beat
and
the
he
shit out of
signed a
each other.
contract on the ramp. And went out there and beat both their ass.
Yeah. Went out there, did one spear, got the title, whooped their ass.
Go home. Like that's exactly what that was it.
The internet
man, he was
going
barking.
nuts.
He was barking, man. When he came back at SummerSlam that year, dog, it was the craziest shit ever, bro. You ain't a monster because I made you that.
He said, "You ain't no monster unless I'm here.
You're just a freak in a mask." Like,
yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they're gonna run that back. Like, you know, they love to do the video packages of the everybody but you Roman and all that shit. So I think that's what we're gonna end up getting. So
maybe so. So I think.
So who y'all picked it? My fault. I'm bad. Y'all picked who? Do
Cody.
We
picked Cody. We did Cody.
Oh, come on, man.
It doesn't. Bubba. It doesn't do Brock any good to go over Cody. Like it doesn't do anything for Brock Lesnar. He's already cemented. Like
Cody gonna somehow pick up Brock while he's in the Kimura and run him into the like Cody.
It's
gonna be like some exposed turnbuckle shit. It's gonna be you know.
It's gonna be exposed turnbuckle that turns into a Cody cutter that turns into 2 crossroads. 1, 2, 3.
Brock gonna be ringside fucking with Brandy and his mom. Ref gonna turn around, they gonna slap the shit out of him. Cody gonna, you know what I'm saying, do some shit.
Man, I'm telling you right now, dog. When the Cody wins this match, the fireworks is gonna be fucking ridiculous.
Dog, I want so much pyro. Bro, I want pyro going across to Comerica Park. I want pyro to come from Comerica Park. I want it coming from Comerica Park. I want it coming from the roof of Ford Field. I just want nonstop pyro.
Hey, dog.
You gonna get the military vets PTSD in that damn stadium? That's what.
That goes to my joke. That goes to my joke. You know, like how when the military vets when they go to Home Depot, it's just one random MAGA nigga that's saluting them while they're in the tool section. You know what I'm saying? With nothing. When Cody wins, dog, it's just gonna be niggas saluting that nigga like a Dipset song came on like this.
Bruh,
nigga, like,
hey, look,
diplomatic community.
This is what I need too. I need Trick to come out after he win that match, get that man the key to the city after that shit too. Like,
that's crazy. I'm talking about that shit. AJ, that shit. I ain't gonna acknowledge Bunny's funny comment. That shit's crazy.
he gonna make a no-fly zone for Brock.
Hey, dog. Hey, you know that same feeling.
Brock zone.
You can't show up to this motherfucker unless you check in, nigga.
You know that same feeling you get when I really hold up. You know that same feeling you get for the first 15 seconds if I really mean it. That's what it's gonna be at the end of that match, dog.
Dog, I'm just gonna pull out my Joel Santana bandana and just sit it right on top of my head. I ain't even gonna tie that shit around, bro.
Birds just gonna magically appear.
Cody gonna be bleeding, his arm hanging from his shoulder and shit, man.
Sell. Cinema.
He gonna be Sunday Monday with the cast on.
Cody is the king of kayfabe, dog. You can't.
Hey, listen.
All right. Before we move on,
watch that damn documentary.
Before we move on, what color pea coat Cody showing up with on Monday?
Oh man, that bitch gonna be maroon, nigga.
Maroon pea coat.
I'm gonna go with the Auburn Brown. Go with the Auburn Brown for the fall. Yeah.
You know, fuck that. Nah, it's still summertime. He coming with the peach color,
peach color suit, peach color pastor suit.
Hell yeah, nigga, it's gonna happen, dog.
Righteous gemstones, Cody, bro. Light up the spoon.
With the Georgia peach cufflinks too, nigga. Oh, he about to go stupid with that shit, man.
So since we're done with the July 4th match presented by Independence Day. So next up, we have
that match is presented by Lowe's.
Right.
That match gonna be presented by Ford F-150, nigga. That's
Ford F-150s.
Exactly what that shit gonna be.
Presented by Chevrolet.
Like, gonna be all nothing but fours in that bitch, man. Gonna be nothing but fours in that motherfucker, man.
Oh my god.
So our next match,
Cody gonna come out to a Ford F1. No, he gonna come out to the Ford F-150 Raptor, nigga.
if it ain't
Brock gonna pull up in a 450 Raptor.
It's either gonna be a Raptor, it's gonna be like a fucking he gonna pull up in some with a Hellcat, or it's gonna be a
Bronco Raptor.
Raptor, or it's gonna be the fucking what's the jump? The Silverado, the
Chevrolet Silverado.
Hey,
Chevrolet Silverado.
Imagine Cody pull up and like they play sexy red Hellcats and SRTs before they go to show.
Hey, man, you out your fucking mind. No, Cody will come out there being accompanied by Sam Fisher.
Being accompanied by Sam Fisher from
Nah, you know what? I want. Hey, look, the way we taking everything back from them, you know what I'm saying, the pressers, bro. I need Cody to come out to Real American, dog. Fuck it. Fuck it. Go full Patriot, dog.
That's disgusting.
Take that shit back from that motherfucker.
Come out to the Hogan colors. Ready, yellow killer fella. Hey, Hulk.
Listen, hey, that bum ass nigga Gable Stevenson can't do it, so we need somebody that's a real American to do it. But speaking of patriotism, we got fucking where's Gunther from? Austria?
Oh no, that's what I was about to say. We about to have the Axes of Evil match. We have
World War II match.
The Europeans, the European brawl. We have the WWE Intercontinental title match. Drew McIntyre versus Gunther.
And look, I've never been so upset at Matt Riddle losing the match because I wanted Kaiser to lose. I wanted the Kaiser to lose that match because I wanted Gunther to cuss that nigga out in Austria and his body chopping him and shit. Put him down.
Hey,
so
big meaty men slapping
meat. Hey, might be match of the night.
Oh, it will be.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to go on a limb here, and I'm gonna go and say Gunther is going to win.
Okay.
Because Gunther is about 35 days from beating
Oppenheimer belt. That's exactly what that shit is. The Oppenheimer belt, nigga.
So as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, that's funny.
That's crazy.
Funny. That's crazy. But yes, Gunther's like 35 days away from beating the all-time Intercontinental Champion record.
Yes.
We know that
get that honky tonk man out of here.
And we know WWE is hell-bent on rewriting the history books right now.
Yes.
What I believe is going to happen, I believe Riddle is going to try to get his get back from being a loser. He's going to somehow cost Drew this match. And Drew is going to beat the ever-loving shit out of Matt Riddle, and we're going to get heel Drew for the fall.
Yes.
Or at least Scottish psychopath Drew.
Oh yeah, Scottish psychopath, yeah.
Scottish psychopath Drew.
Which
showing up. Yes.
Continuity will go into, I believe, Ricochet and Drew. Because Ricochet will have finally somebody that can talk and that he can work off of and build opposition to. Because remember, go back to when Ricochet and Drew eliminated Brock. Ever since then, Drew has been treating Ricochet like a little nigga. And I think Ricochet is going to finally get tired, stand up for himself. Now you have a good feud, a meaningful feud, which is what Drew wants, that doesn't need a title. And you can build up who I think we got a glimpse of it Monday. You might get somebody like a Chad Gable or Bronson Reed or somebody else that can take that bitch off of Gunther in a multi-man match later this year. But I think Gunther keeps that bitch another 30-so days, beats that record. I would love for Drew to click his head off and we get the moment, you know what I'm saying, where it's finally down goes Gunther. But
no, it's not happening. He's getting,
I think Gunther retains, but due to shenanigans, though.
Gunther is definitely going to retain this. Honestly, the person that I have beating Gunther after he gets this record, I have Ricochet beating Gunther.
You think Ricochet gets his get back?
Yeah, I think Ricochet is going to be.
And I ain't gonna lie, that would be a great moment for TV, just in general, wherever they do it. That'd be a great moment for Ricochet to finally get back because he's tried, but now with him having this, you know, his aura under him, if he beats Logan Paul, he'll be on that win streak. And Ricochet is a good champion to keep until you get to the next one.
Because you legitimized it now, and now you can firmly move that title back with the little guys. Like you can move it back there, and you can keep its importance among. You got Ricochet, you got Johnny Gargano, you got Tommaso Ciampa, you got Miz, you got Shinsuke, you got Bronson Reed, you got all those guys down there.
I take it back. Hold on, I take it back. Hold on, Nelson. I take it back. They might, if Drew loses and he goes in the Riddle, this might put Drew in that world heavyweight mix.
Now,
where he was supposed to be with Seth earlier this year, but they nixed last year, but they nixed it due to the day one shit with Brock.
Now, this is my okay. I know Nelson had a thought, and
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead,
Nelson.
You got it. You got it.
Oh,
I was
gonna say, Gunther retains. This match. Them chops are gonna sound like a Mobb Deep album.
It's gonna sound like Flex when he debuted Otis, dog. Like,
bruh, like nah, yeah. This is track 2 of Biggie's Life After Death. Somebody got to die. But anyways, I got Gunther retaining. The Ricochet thing I can see, but that's gonna be like when Liv won the championship. It's gonna be like a 100-day reign. He gonna hold it to like Survivor Series maybe, and then you move that on to somebody else. That's my thoughts, though. Now, if they were to go with that, but I think Gunther's gonna retain, and either Drew or Ricochet is next for that IC title because I honestly don't see anybody else who can go for it.
Now I see what you were saying about like Drew beating the dog shit out of Riddle because yes, Riddle is, if you're not paying attention, Riddle is getting toe up because of all his fuck ups.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Has been fucking him up,
and,
dog.
Yeah,
like,
him losing to Kaiser is just like whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like they tearing his ass up.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not whoa though.
Now,
but finish first, please.
But now my take on Drew, if he does that, like how Donnie said earlier, Cody's going to catch an RKO on Monday. I think you're swapping Cody for Drew. I think Drew is the one that's going to be getting the RKO if he does do that turn. If that turn is what happens, you know what I'm saying? So because again, I'm thinking something further ahead with Cody. I don't see Cody and Randy happening if Randy return. I don't see it happening right away. I just don't see that for the fall.
It could be Cody Drew. It could be.
I think, and we're gonna talk about that after we talk about this match because we only got 2 more matches to discuss. Yeah. But yeah, I think we're gonna get a Drew Randy situation because I don't see Randy turning heel right now if he does return.
Yeah, Randy could easily come through and stick.
He
up
can
for
come
his
back
boy.
being a babyface. It's easy. Like I'm not. Yeah.
And my theory goes to what you're saying. The reason why Ludwig Kaiser winning is not if you've noticed, Gunther is whipping them boys back up to shape, and this coincides perfectly with the match that's not on the card. Where I'm sorry, if that man is legit hurt and have to get surgery, they're gonna vacate those tag titles.
Yeah, those tag
and
titles.
I can totally see Imperium being the first tag team to start that shit off because what you can do is the same way you had to break down the tribal chief and the Usos and you had to break that shit down. I can totally see Gunther losing to insert person, Ricochet or whatever. And I can totally see Imperium losing to Gable and Otis so that you can get that pop of, a face team getting the belt. And by that time, they'll be over like Rover by the time you take that off of them. So, I think it's going to be interesting because whoever takes that belt off Gunther, if they're going to continue the trend of like how they did Survivor Series before where it's champion versus champion, you have to put an interesting champion at the IC title, and you have to put an interesting champion
for the US title. Yeah.
So Bundy, that could be Grayson Waller versus Ricochet at Survivor Series, which would be another athletic match. You know what I'm saying? It could be something like that.
Santos versus Ricochet.
Santos versus Ricochet.
It could be
too.
Santos versus Ricochet. It could be. Hey, at this point, it could be. They might take that bitch off Rick. They might put it on Dom. It could be Dom versus Santos. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know. You never know. Like because if they include NXT in some of these matches, you could get Ricochet versus Santos versus Dom or wherever variation of that you want. It could be. Imagine a Santos Dom Dragon Lee triple threat.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, Lucha tears, bro. So it's gonna be very interesting. So yeah, but I got Gunther, big Gunner,
big Gunner.
Yeah, man,
winning on forward field. Yeah, I got that. That's what I got.
Yes, he been talking too much shit for him to lose.
Drew.
I'm gonna just say this: this nigga better not get on top of that table and start talking shit about Detroit.
No, I need that. No, I need that. Talk that shit, please. Please talk some shit, bro.
Your city went bankrupt back in 2007.
Yes, I need that. Yes.
I don't give a fuck about your Ford engineering. We have BMW.
German engineering is better than all of this bullshit that y'all have that y'all making here. Like,
what the hell? What the fuck is a Hellcat? Give me a BMW.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck about burger and your Korean tacos.
Works.
Yes.
We got an AMG. What is this shit you have here?
Yes.
Hey, that shit sounds like a DJ drama taping, and says AMG.
I need Don DeMarco drops after every single bar he drops. Yes,
it's Imperium, nigga. Holla at your boy.
This is a city of losers. You root for the Lions.
Yes.
It's good, the girls, you bastards.
I'm gonna be like, talk to these niggas. That's gonna be me in the crowd, bro. Like,
hey, Nelson, you gonna hear the old little random silencer sound with the body drum.
Exactly.
DJ,
so
go the fuck.
So we pivoting from that match. We laid out a few scenarios. This one right here. I think this is really kind of like a SummerSlam like series. Like this is a years long build, somewhat rivalry between these two. For the WWE World Heavyweight title, we have the Prince Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. Like, I mean, come on, man. Like this we're in the era of Balor. This is where we are. We are in the era of the Prince. So what are we feeling about this, man? Because I have something. I really got something interesting here.
I think Finn going over, bro.
Finn taking that bitch, dog. I'm sorry,
man. Finn,
bro.
I got Finn winning this, bro. I got Finn. Finn is so hot right now, man. It's crazy not to put that title on him, bro.
Man, Finn taking that bitch, and you about to get the most tense cash in of all time when Priest decides to cash in, because
it's not happening at SummerSlam.
It's not happening at SummerSlam.
It's not happening.
But you're gonna get weeks of Finn trying to little boy Priest, and Priest ain't gonna be going for that shit. And we might get. That's when they might finally pull the JD McDonough clip that they got in the chamber. He's been waiting. He's been on. I would imagine he's been on main event whooping niggas' asses. He's just been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. So
I wouldn't be surprised if JD interferes in this match. I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Yeah, I can see that, but here's the thing: I'm gonna see like if he's gonna try to cash in, like say if Priest tried to cash in on Finn, or he tried to cash in on that match. It might be a failed cash in, and then Finn winning that title because JD might fuck up that cash in.
Maybe that could be the only reason to fuck up a cash in for Damian Priest.
But I think what's gonna happen, I think that JD could also. JD's a very good solo feud for Sammy. Because Sammy ain't gonna have shit to do after this. Because
once
they drop them titles.
Because if KO got to go out, if he got to go sit down for a minute,
we do not need another motherfucking Sami Zayn Intercontinental Championship reign. Keep that shit.
No.
Listen, it was cool for the pandemic, but that we are past that.
Yeah.
Keep that shit in the past. I do not need to give Sammy a chance for the World Heavyweight title at this point right now. No, save that shit for Rumble or something like that.
Please,
keep that shit out the fucking way.
No,
keep that shit out the way.
He got his chance in Montreal.
Yeah.
Listen, keep that shit out the way. I will say this. I would love to see KO and Sammy with a World Heavyweight Championship run. Just save that shit for next year or down the line, or
especially being that KO only has a year and a half left on his contract, and he said that I think KO said at the end of this contract he wants to hang it up. He wants to retire. So
yeah, he ain't going. Yeah, he.
If anything, he may do an extension. He may do like a.
I think he might do
an.
I think he might do an extension, and I think he's going to get the send off he wants. Like he's going to make sure it's the. Because for all we know,
KO is here to stay. He's not.
No. What I'm saying, but he might. For all we know, and for all intents and purposes, there might be if they do a Mania in Minneapolis, that is as close to Canada as you're going to get. So he might hang it up there. He might hang it up. They might do another WrestleMania in Canada for all we know, because we know they like the international location. So he's gonna go out on his own too. So I'm not worried about that. But I think Sammy, if he's not in that battle royal, he tries to get involved in this match, and it could be where JD comes out, lays his ass out, and the Judgment Day numbers once again just proved to be too much for.
And honestly, I think you see Rhea in this match too, because that's why I love Rhea, like, because she's like, man, Rhea is top dog, bro.
Listen, she's literally doing everything China was doing.
Yeah,
but just for a new generation.
Better, for another generation, and like, because she like, I can go with anybody. I can go with all the women. I can go with any man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I really fuck with Rhea.
I think that we're gonna. I don't know how long it lasts, but we're gonna get one night where there's a picture: Finn with the world, Rhea with the world,
Dom with the NXT
Priest with the thing,
and with the
Dom could lose it to Dragon Lee this week coming up. He could lose it to Dragon Lee at No Mercy. Like, they're probably gonna do that, but we just need one night with Judgment Day running WWE.
You gotta get the photo op. They have
to get that photo op. Gotta sell that merch. So
it doesn't hurt Seth to lose the belt
He's already elevated it.
The belt has to change hands. Y'all have to remember that. Like, this is basically a new belt, even though it's following the lineage of, I think this is following the O2 lineage.
Yes.
So this belt has to get traded around a little bit. You know, even if Finn wins this, he may have it like for like 100 days. Seth may get it right back. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really know there. And then if there becomes a Judgment Day issue, Seth is going to need something to do. That's why I feel that's where Cody comes in, and we get Cody in a second round of Cody versus Seth,
where Seth finally gets his win.
Where Seth he's finally gonna get some wins on Cody.
They might extend that out to where they get like a best of 7 series or something like that.
You know,
now,
what I'm saying?
I do want to point out something. Survivor Series is very key in this, because if they do the champion versus champion, you might get a situation and a callback to where Jinder Mahal was champion and AJ won like the week before, and we got Roman versus we got AJ versus Brock. We might get Seth and Roman at Survivor Series, because that's probably the best way to organically set that up. So if Roman,
which will be a preview to like basically like 40 or 41, whichever one they do.
Right.
But I think the general consensus here is Finn Balor. I think that's where we at.
Yeah, Finn taking that bitch.
And finally,
I got Finn winning.
Oh, you got Finn winning too. So our general consensus here.
Finn lost, but
because I mean, dog, y'all gotta think. Finn has been through a lot, bro. Like, he's been through a lot. His main title reign only was 24 hours, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is what gets Finn also closer to becoming a Grand Slam champion. Like, If he gets the tag titles, that means Finn has held every single title in WWE except for the NXT Tag Team Championship. So he's got to get one more. Like he has to get that main title run. Like at some point, like he's 41. I think he's about to turn 42, if I'm not mistaken. So you got to get a good run out of Finn, man. So
yeah, and again, we say we know what Mania is going to be next year. We think we know what Mania is going to be, but we don't know what Triple H has planned. So at the end of the day,
we don't know.
We don't know, and this was makes it exciting. But I think Seth. Listen, when Seth took the belt to NXT, that's when I knew. I said, "Oh, he gonna drop this bitch," because like he already has taken it as far as you can. He doesn't need this title. He's already proved that he was worthy of getting this championship, elevating it, and he'll probably hold it again before the year is over with,
he will
later next year. But
now that brings us to our next match, our final match, which I think is going to take like maybe a whole damn near an hour, maybe 45 minutes, and this is the Tribal Combat for the undisputed WWE Universal title and for the head of the table for the Tribal Chief status. Main event Uso versus the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns.
It's gonna be a lot of barking. It's gonna be a lot of shit talking. It's gonna be slow. You want this? You can't handle this. It's gonna be all that, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of shenanigans, a lot of tomfoolery going on, bro. This match is gonna be
Jimmy and Rikishi popping up, dog. Jimmy and Rikishi is popping up.
I want AJ to guess.
I think Big Papa Fatu popping up.
I want AJ to guess why I'm not excited about this. I think he knows why, and
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna do this first.
Man.
I'm gonna say this first. Dwayne, keep your black ass out of my motherfucking
Big
stadium.
Dwayne, $7.
Stay out of my stadium. Do not come to Detroit. There's a no-fly zone on your ass, bro. Don't come here. Do not come here, bro.
I tapped in with Trick, brother. I'm here.
Bro. Keep that Terramana $7 bullshit out of my town, bro. Don't show up.
We got the rock toast post pulling up.
Oh my god.
Hey, he gave a case of Terramana, man.
I'm sorry, bro, but it's like it's right there. It's like it's right there.
Oh, it's there. It's there. It's either that or Papa Fatu, and he gonna say I did it for the Rock. So it's one of the two. I don't know which one you're gonna get, but you getting a family member.
It's so much right there, and it's like, dog. This is why I'm saying they may pivot. Cody might pivot his fucking story at this point, dog, because it's like, bruh, if they bring this motherfucker back, look, we don't know how long this strike is gonna last. We don't know. This motherfucker ain't gonna be doing shit. And at the end of the day, we know as much as we might not like certain shit, what is Triple H about? That motherfucking bag, dog. And there is no bigger bag than this bald son of a bitch from Miami, Florida, dog. And it's like, all I'm gonna say
Johnson
is this, dog.
What, 54 years old? He's 54. Right?
Dog, if they gonna do this shit, bro, at least humor me. At least humor me and do this shit at Survivor Series and get this shit over with, dog.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm
gonna
do
tell you this.
Go ahead, man.
He better if that bald son of a bitch shows up in my town, he better show up as Luke Hobbs. He better be Luke Hobbs, Dwayne. I don't that motherfucker Dwayne hashtag that boosts the asses. I don't, dog. Keep that shit at home.
I'm gonna tell you who's gonna fuck you up. He gonna pull up Vin Diesel. That's gonna really
no. You better be Luke Hobbs. That Luke Hobbs, Dwayne. Don't come here with that bullshit. I don't want to hear that shit, man.
Fuck it with me, AJ. We not seeing Roman on no fucking promo shit. He's not on shit, and I know that could easily be, that could easily just be because they just don't want to give away the surprise or anything like that. And I understand that, but bruh, it's like, dog, I could totally see Dwayne costing this because, like, there's no other way for Jey Uso to win that shit unless a Dwayne run-in happens.
But no, it's not even him running in. Like, I have Roman's winning this. Roman's not losing.
Even Dwayne showing up.
Afterwards. Like, that's what that would be. It would
the
be
only
him
thing I need
to
like Dwayne, rock bottom, Grayson Waller, and let's move on, bro. Like, just keep avoiding your family.
It's not gonna happen.
I know
that's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
It's like I know you're gonna hear the fucking tribal chief music. If you smell what the rock do.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna end up happening. They're gonna grade and put the tribal shit on Roman. And then Rock thing gonna pop off, and then Rock is gonna be coming down to the ring and shit and everything.
The thing about that is because I have something about the tribal chief. I forgot what they call it. I don't want to
delay. It's a
delay.
It's called a lay. Yeah.
Oh, a lay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The lay, I feel like it's going to get broken, and I feel like the person that's going to break it is Solo. I think Solo's going to break it. I think Solo's going to end up breaking that, and that's going to pull Solo away from the bloodline. Like, Solo's done in the bloodline, but that doesn't put him in the good graces of his brothers. Still.
Oh no.
And then this is going to lead because Solo is basically going to be a man without a country. That's what Solo. He's going to have to earn his way back into the family. He's going to legit be Solo. Roman is just going to be the Mad King all by himself.
Like
especially if Dwayne comes back.
y'all are dreading this shit too.
Because it's right there, dog. It's like, bro, you gotta understand.
It's right there. It's right there.
Fucking there. Not only
from what I heard from someone, I don't know if this is bullshit or not. I don't know, but I heard that they was like testing his Titantron
that was real.
Shit, and I was like, oh no. So I don't know.
Pull up in Detroit, man. It's gonna be.
Don't leave me to that. Don't leave me to that.
All I'm gonna say is this, bro. Like, it's gonna be. Listen, WWE they've already been doing the fucking YouTube compilation clips of like what's been the biggest pop, and they've been feeding into what the biggest pop has been. So they're definitely want to, like, if The Rock shows up, dog, outside of AJ, that stadium is gonna come unglued, and AJ will be a part of that pop, but it's gonna be AJ saying, "What the fuck?" Like,
that's exactly what it's gonna be.
So
it's gonna be like, why?
Look,
Dwayne is pulling up.
He pulling up because all right. Last year ended with Roman and the Usos having
standing over Brock's dead body.
Yes. And the year before that, what happened when Roman
John
beat
Cena
Cena
came back?
John Cena.
No, Brock came back.
Yeah,
Brock came back. Right. Yeah. Man. It
they said
the inevitable.
Listen,
right
they said they said that there was talks about getting Stone Cold might come out and stun Grayson Waller, and they might have Rock come out and fucking.
Yo, I need Austin to come. That'll be my first time ever seeing Austin. Like,
word,
if Austin comes out and stuns Grayson Waller, like, seriously, I really think this show is going to complete me. I really.
Like you said it. You're gonna be sitting in the stands like 30 minutes after the show's over. Like,
I'm just gonna be just sitting there like this shit really just fucking happened.
Yeah.
Like, I really just saw all this shit.
Nah, man. Can you imagine the fucking lies that Cody and Rock are gonna get off backstage? Dog?
Oh man.
Like, dog. Rock is gonna.
I like Shawn Michaels all along. You know that, right?
You know that, right? It wasn't a thing. Now Flair, that was real.
Sean's one of my good buddies. I sent him a bottle of Terramana for Christmas, man.
Sean gonna be like, this motherfucker here. But yeah, man. But that's
retaining, man.
So Roman, Nelson, Roman, I'm Roman.
Roman.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of foolery, a lot of shenanigans. Rikishi might pull up in an F-150 and do it for the Rock. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's gonna be we get at least
you might see a red flag. You might see a red flag be thrown in the ring, and then out comes Jacob Fatu.
You might say, look,
Jacob Fatu pull it with Sexy Red.
You might see Brock pull up. You feel me? Brock might finally show that he's a fucking double agent. He's a
he may be a
scroll.
double agent. Yeah.
He's
I mean, it's this can go many ways. This can go a lot of different ways here.
I have no expectations, but I have no expectations of what's to happen, but I expect any, every, and all type of shenanigans and foolery to happen, and we're gonna be sports entertained. So,
or that won't happen, and Roman just beats him, and then that's just the end of the show, and then
that's
we
all.
all
That's
go
all
home
possible.
smiling.
We're still gonna be happy. Yeah.
We
still
anything is possible though.
But when I tell y'all, me and AJ are literally the Professor X and the Magneto of this shit, because I'm telling you, we is the center, and Nelson is Cyclops trying to be reasonable. But we telling y'all, we know. And Bundy is fucking Wolverine, dog.
The Terramana bottles is getting popped.
I want all chaos, dog. I want all chaos.
You are Wolverine, nigga.
I want the motherfucking chaos of this man popping up, dog. Just
God, man, he's gonna do it.
It's good for business.
Like me and AJ gonna be in different sections, but I'm gonna hear AJ be like, "Man, what the fuck?"
Yeah, he gonna hear me. He gonna hear me from all the way on the other side.
AJ gonna sound like a fuck. AJ gonna sound like a Duke Deuce record, dog. What the fuck?
Oh man, but man. So we just went through the entire prediction card, man. So
damn, Mike, you showed up at the end.
Damn, Henny, you didn't showed up at the end, bro. Like what's good? What's good?
But run this back though.
Yeah, run this back because that's a good thing. Because again, like this audio is actually, I'm probably gonna be dropping this tomorrow. You're probably gonna get the audio tomorrow, the audio package of this. You can also run back this whole thing too. But we got SummerSlam. It's gonna be a very, very exciting weekend ahead. WWE Superstore. I'm thinking tomorrow because they open it up tomorrow at noon. But if not, then I'm down there Friday because I'm coming to WrestleCon, so it's gonna be a lot of traffic.
Are they selling that goddamn belt? And you know which one I'm talking about.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
I think because they got it on the promotion. They got that. They got the. You talking about the new undisputed belt? Yeah.
Well, I was talking about the world heavyweight. I was talking about
the world heavyweight wasn't on.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They said October when it first got released, right? But given this is a big four, they might have a pre-sale for that bitch there. I don't know. They might treat that bitch like a Jordan shock drop and might have a couple of them bitches there. So
I'm not buying any belts because I'm be carrying two already, so I'm not buying no.
Hey man, just put the third one around the waist, though.
I'm there. Look, I can create the Roman Reigns meme. I can do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like with all the shit,
with all the belts. But I'm grabbing like the Detroit 316 tee. I'm grabbing they actually the SummerSlam collection they dropped like for Fanatics. Them shirts look crazy. Like all the shirts look fire. Because they got the matchup shirts and everything like that. There's the other shirt too. You got the Detroit 316, then the Detroit World Order. Like I'm going for those shirts.
I think Cody probably gonna have
one too.
Cody probably gonna have a specific because he had a new shirt on Monday.
Oh yeah, Cody does have a new shirt
with
too.
the flames and the logo.
Yeah,
it's already on the shop. Yeah, it's like a flame. The logo of flames. I'm gonna get that one.
Yeah,
I'm going crazy. They got the retro SummerSlam logo too with Detroit 2023. They got that shirt. I want that one too. Like so, I might end up with 3 shirts.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, man. Fun. Like I'm going crazy this weekend. So
y'all live it up. Y'all be safe. Enjoy that shit, man. Listen, I went to SummerSlam 2015.
Okay. Oh wow, that was a good one. That was Taker and Brock. Yeah,
when they were laughing at each other, I went to that one.
Taker had to cheat to win. Yeah.
I went to that SummerSlam, and that was fun, man. So just
that nigga Brock died like a G, like nigga, fuck
you.
I saw that match live. Yeah,
that was fun, and it was fun watching Jon Stewart call Cena. Like that was so hilarious because that was the one where him and Seth were going for title,
Oh, that was the when he won the US title when Seth had Seth Pliskin when he had both belts.
That's when Seth debuted the CrossFit Jesus Fit.
Yeah.
And then John
Jesus.
lost because John Stewart was like, I couldn't see John tie Ric Flair. I just couldn't do it. Like he went full incel and shit. Like bro, it was hilarious.
Turn that up.
Yeah, man. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Whoever is listening to this and you're going out there, man, take advantage. Like these WWE live events are fun as hell to go to. Just the experience, just being there is great. So just live it up. Stay away from the wall runners. Drink some water, and that's my advice, man. Just live it up, man. For sure.
Have some fun, y'all. Have some fun.
You got the blue one. You look like Paul Heyman. Oh yeah, you do got the heavyweight belt. I remember that.
Yeah, y'all niggas finna be
and
out
if
there.
You're not gonna be there,
acting a fool.
If you're not gonna be there, and you are on the Discord,
watch party in the Discord.
Come on, man. The best Discord on the planet, man.
Best Discord on the planet.
Come on, man.
You know where it's at. The Union Discord is free. It's free 99, man. Just pull up. Be a decent person. Be a decent person. Pull up. That's all we ask. Because it's a family over there. You feel me?
And don't come through set tripping because we all the sheriffs and we will kick your ass out.
Yeah,
you know
don't do it.
Don't. If you know you're not supposed to be there, don't show your ass up.
Don't show your ass up.
And if you try any funny shit, we will get your ass clean the fuck out of there. So yes,
quickly.
I will throw you off the Discord like Baron Corbin and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, you will get thrown off the rafters like New Jack,
off the roof,
off bombs away.
Yes,
like for real.
If you want to see a dead body, fuck around and find out.
Yeah, try me.
Don't treat y'all motherfuckers like a Terry Funk match, man. Don't come fucking over here with this.
Don't play. Don't play.
But on that note, there is more on the way individually from Show Your Work. There is more on the way from MKU and Bundy as well. There is more on the way from AJ. So y'all pay that $3 for that Patreon. Y'all go to that free Discord. Y'all run up these mid-carders and catering episodes.
And thank you to all the people that's supporting us, by the way.
Absolutely.
Like I appreciate like all of y'all that's really been tapped in, tuning in to us week after week after week. We are 10 away from 50, bro. We 10 away from 50. We a month away from a year. From a year starting this shit, bro. And you know, like I appreciate all y'all, man, for real.
Come on, man. It's El Dog, man. I gave you the Latina tweet, Larry.
El Dog,
man. El Dog.
I got something planned for 52, man. I got something special. I got something special in the works for that. So
for sure, man. But that's it, man. Y'all tune in to the next one, man, which will be next week. You know what I'm saying?
I need a week to recover. I need a week to recover, but I got y'all. We got y'all, and we will be there. We will be there, and again, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Yes, really great show coming this weekend. So we there.
Listen, man.
Catch us on the Discord, man.
Catch us on the Discord. And with that being said, we out.
Later.
Peace.
Peace.